Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. How are you today? You know what? I'm good. I'm good. I am broadcasting live from my studio in Brisbane, Australia. And it's actually 16 degrees Celsius, which is it's a little bit cold, but it's actually rather pleasant. It is rather pleasant. And I'm here to bring you some happiness, talk some joys, talk collecting, any men's type of things. I'm here to bring some fun into your lives. Okay, guys, let's run the theme and let's get talking. Hello, good morning. It's ArchieLuxury, and we are broadcasting live. And we're here to talk everything for you guys out there, watchers, life, men, cars, whatever it is you want to talk. We're here to provide the conduit. So, guys, it's time to get the crew on board here, guys. If you want to come on the screen, come on now and chat. Let's talk watches. That's what we like to do. We want to encourage everybody we can to come on here and talk about all the good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we really love to do. We're here. It's like a club. We're a boys' club, and we want to talk about anything that makes you happy. Investing, cars, watches. What is going on? We're here to get the program happening. I gotta tell you guys, I get a lot of fun out of wristwatches myself. What am I wearing? What am I doing? Good question, guys. I've gotta tell you, I love to talk to you guys. I love to bring exciting developments. That's what I like to do. We've been doing the streams now for a number of years, and I got to tell you, this started off Clivers and Markey. That's right, Clivers and Mark Goldberg, the world's best dog trainer. That's right, guys. It's this is how it functions, and I've got to tell you, it's really good to see so many wonderful people out there who love to chat and be part of the fantastic studio audience. That's what they like to do. So we just love you all, and we want to make sure we want to make sure that we are inclusive and make everybody in the community feel good. That's what we want to do. We want to make the community, we want to make this a great spot, and we want to provide fun and goodness to all our members. What's going on in the wristwatch world there? What are you doing? What's happening? Well, I actually had a good talk to Kesslowitz yesterday. Kesslowitz, he came on. We had a good chat. I've got to tell you, I was talking to him. How many watches do you need? What do you want? He had a great little collection. I wouldn't always agree with his choices, but 2 core Rolex, 39mm Explorer 1, and he had a Batman. No, Batman. Can't go wrong with that. An Explorer as a wind and wear, and a Batman as just a usable GMT function. And that's what I think is just so superb. So superb. Now, guys, I've just got a image has just come through from my good friend Nelson Oliveira. He's just got one of the merch items in. Let's bring this baby up. Bring this puppy up. It's the super chat, ArchieLuxury. Have a look at this. What some amazing merch. Amazing merch. Look at this stuff. Amazing merch. And got to grab your merch whilst you can. It's available for a short time only. It's available for a short time. And if it's not working, guys, we will pull the pin. That's right, guys. We'll pull the pin if it doesn't fire off. So, what can I say? Today, it's a lovely day, and I'm very, very happy to be here with you, talking watches, talking wristwatches, talking everything that we guys there love to do. We love to talk watches. That's what we want to do. And I've got to be totally honest with you. The wristwatch world is pretty damn good. I love the watches, and I love to be here talking to you guys. Now, have a look at this here. Look at this here. Beautiful 2-piece collection. Nelson Oliveira. What more do you need? Look at this. We've got a Chunky Monkey, and we got a Rolex Air King. It's the new Air King with crown guards. Take a look at this. Beautiful Rolex Air King and a beautiful Breitling. Which Breitling model is that? Is it an Avenger? I think it's an Avenger or a Chronomat Avenger. Good looking piece. Now he's just told me he's got more Rolex coming. Yes, I tell you what, it's nice to see a collection. I love these collection shots, and just a nice, beautiful 2-piece combo meal deal. You betcha. Combo meal deal at its best. It's a 2017 B01. Yes. Beautiful chronograph there. And look at that. Loyal ArchieLuxury supporter. Huge ArchieLuxury fan. Nelson Oliveira, man, that guy has helped me so much. So much. That guy has helped me. He's just so cool. And I really do appreciate Nelson's support on the channel here. 2-piece combo. And I got to tell you, one thing is with watches is what do you think is the perfect collection? And I got to tell you, man, it's what you feel comfortable. I can't tell you what another man wants to do there. Now, I want to play something for you guys.
Hi, Archie.
Whoops, what's happened there? Whoops, what happened there? I'll just get that. We got a message from Dis in a minute. And I got my favorite snake on the screen at the moment. It is the Mike the Snake. Hello, Mikey.
Hi, Arch.
Hi, Archie. I know it's late for you, or maybe early
Oh, what happened here?
Oh, you
for
still
you,
there?
maybe
Yeah,
early
yeah.
morning. I just want to tell you that I'm in the mental hospital again. I went to the
Oh,
doctor today and he said I should be hospitalized again. I'm on a very strong drug right now. I want you to tell the Panthers that this is in the mental hospital again, in the funny farm again, because it's important that the people will know how severe mental health issues can be,
oh
and
man.
to, in turn, take care of themselves and raise awareness of mental health. Uh,
Yeah, this is not well at the moment, I'm afraid, guys. This is not
Man.
well. So, I've got to tell you, um, our prayers and thoughts are with this, and we certainly hope things get better. Lovely guy. Um, it can. Have you suffered from mental health problems yourself, Mike?
Yeah, I do suffer from light depression. Uh, Maybe 20, 30 years ago, there was a period where I was prescribed an antidepressant, but it really wasn't the root issue, and so it didn't do
Yeah.
much. And to this day, I suffer from mild depression, but I think it's kind of a mild or a normal mild depression, just given my situation. Like things aren't just all fucking pink and fluffy roses like I would
Hmm.
want them to be, and but at the same time, it's like I'm also not getting up off my ass to do much about it. But that's what comes along with the depression is the lack of motivation, and you just kind of stew in that's just what happens, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
Yes.
I
Yes.
definitely have that to an extent. I don't think antidepressants would do me any good because I'm not depressed in that fashion. And I'm so sorry to hear about Dis. I hope
Here
Dis
we go. We've got a super
gets
chat
well
from
soon.
Jimmy. Jimmy, first super chat for the night, $5.50. Dis, we love you, man. Such a kind soul. Get better, man. We will be here for you once you come back.
Yeah, open arms, man. We love Dis. He's a fucking great guy.
He's a very nice guy. Um, I've I've always tried to keep an eye out for this, and um, I've
Yeah, it's hard
I
to
just
tell from the like other end of a headset and a little 1 inch square on a screen.
mm,
How somebody's really doing. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Unfortunately, he has actually, as M3 Carolina says, their disc has bipolar, which bipolar they used to call it manic depressive, or that's
sure,
where you have big highs
yeah.
and big lows.
Hmm.
Um, the thing is, the mania, the high, you end up doing. You can at times end up doing really silly things,
Yeah.
and as Dis said to me, the mania is short lived. The low point can be there for a long time.
Hmm.
And Paul Thorpe saying hello. I was just actually talking to Paul Thorpe on the WhatsApp, and
Oh,
thank you, Paul. Paul's got. I'm going to invite him on. Unfortunately, we're just in a different time zone, makes it hard. But I love Paul Thorpe. He's a great guy,
yeah.
and
Paul's very cool.
This has bipolar like me, and it's very serious if not treated. And going on live streams, not a good thing. I know Arch has discouraged him sometimes, which is sensible. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to control him and just
No,
make him disappear. But I
he
sometimes
he has come on at times that weren't appropriate or the best in
Mm,
his best interests to be on though. You know, like it,
yeah,
and that's definitely happened a number of times where he really it wasn't best for him to actually log on and be on. But how are we to know when that is? We can only observe, but there's been a few times where I was just like, this man, just it's so late at night, go to sleep, man. And
I
you
know.
could
I
tell that
know.
you could tell something wasn't up. Something was up, something wasn't. So he was hurting, or something, and
Yeah.
holding it
Mm.
in, and he needs a counselor and maybe medication to talk to somebody and help him out with his issue. My uncle had bipolar, and I know
Paul
very.
Thorpe is saying happy to come on soon. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that'd be great to
We
see
Paul
Paul.
Thorpe. He's a lovely guy. I really do like Paul. And
I haven't. I'd like to hear what's been going on with him. I don't follow anybody but you, Archie. So
yes.
I'd like to
Yes.
I'd like to see how Paul's doing. He's one
He's
of
a
my.
nice guy.
I've got a lot of favorite people, but he's one of my favorites. Of
He's,
the
yeah.
streamers.
Yeah.
But I
But
like everybody.
I gotta say, it is difficult. I'm finding. I'll be honest with you, Mikey. I'm finding it very hard. I've got 2 adult kids who I don't feel I'm really winning with them, to be honest with you, Mike. And
Oh man, yeah, I know.
it's a disaster. I honestly don't know what I can do. I've kind of the eldest is 30. The second one, he's turning 27 in a week, just over a week.
Yeah,
And I think they've both taken the wrong routes. And I'll be honest with you. I found an interesting piece of paper, Mike. I wrote down on a piece of paper all the problems with my kids. I gave them some advice. You need to stop this. There was some addiction issues. You need to do this, do this. You know what? You know what the date on that piece of paper was, Mikey?
what's
It was July 2013. July 2013.
10 years ago?
That was fucking almost 10 years ago. And you know what? They've still got the same problems
Well,
today.
I was 30 when I finally pulled my head out of my ass and like fully in my heart, like realized what was going on and put my own foot down and, never touched opiates from that day forward
Well,
ever.
Mikey, I can tell you this. There's a, I kind of, I'll be honest with you. I tried to give them advice, and I don't really want to say too much, but they never listened to me. They never listened to me. They never fucking listened to. I gave them advice. They
I was just trying to say there's still hope, Arch. Never give up. Never give up as a father. And
I know, but
I mean, at 30 is not too late. There's always hope. And
I'll be honest with you. At the burglary fucking shook me. Yes, it did, right? But what makes me down now is the burglary. Yeah, it doesn't make me fucking happy, but it's my kids, the eldest 2. Fuck. It's the only thing I could say. Fuck. Poor choices, bad choices. And I don't see improvements. I pay for the eldest one. He goes to see a psychiatrist. That's fucking a lot of money. $305 a session. I get 120 back. And I'll be honest with you, I can't see any fucking improvements. Okay. The psychiatrist is prescribing 2 types of drugs to him, which one's an upper, one's a downer. And I've said to my son, you need to clean the environment that you're in, your cabin. You need to have a clean in 1 year. Oh yeah, I'm getting onto it. I said, son, you moved into that cabin in 2020, late 2020. I've been on your caper. Clean this, clean this, clean this. Have it neat. Not one fucking bit of advice has he followed.
No.
I had to buy him some plates and some cutlery 2 weeks ago. I said, how could you not have cutlery? The other brother threw it away. I said, well, you just go to Woolworths and get a plates. A plates are like a couple bucks each. A knife, fork, spoon set. And I don't know what to say, Mike. It's fucking depressing. But I'm trying to cheer myself up. I mean, in my own life, I've got a nice home. I've got
You've got to remember.
children.
I mentioned this to you a long time ago. You got to accept the things you can't control, and work on yourself.
You saw that fortune cookie. I got that in San Francisco.
Yeah, it wasn't with the dinner or the lunch we had, though. I don't think.
No. It was
different
before that.
meal.
Paul Thorpe says, "Love to you all. Gonna try and sleep off the jet lag night." Paul, thank you so much for commenting. I really like Paul, and I've had many chats with him.
I haven't, but
he's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy. Lovely guy, and fuck, it's you know what, Mike? One of the ages where people, the big suicide risk is middle-aged white men.
Yeah.
And you can see why, because it's you can see why it's so fucking, life just gets, we try to be fixers. I'm a fixer. I like to fix problems, and sometimes you can't fix anything. But John C, $2. Hi Arch, Loris, RH85 da 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 da, or Pulsar blah blah blah. Thanks. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. So I'm just calling this up. So just
RH95.
Oh, sorry. I'll get that there. So the first one is, give me the number. What's the first one, Mikey? Mikey, what's the
RH95?
This is Loris. Loris.
Yeah.
Loris.
Loris RH951.
951
HX9.
Let's have a look at this watch and let's see what we think of this baby. It is actually surprisingly. Da-da-da-da. We're going to bring it up now on the screen for our punters and viewers. This is the Loris. The Loris, it's on the screen now. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. So this is the RH951HX9. That actually looks reasonable. Bit of a submariner copy takeoff. Fair enough. It's okay.
Seamaster or sub. More subish, yeah.
$150. Holy shit, that's cheap. Now he's asking us the Loris or the Pulsar. Can you please read me the Pulsar number?
Sure. Okay. Pulsar PX3033X1.
Ooh, okie dokie. What do I like? So these are both about $150. $150.
They damn near look like the same watch almost.
I think I prefer the Pulsar. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I like the Pulsar out of the two. They're both so Submariner-ish. I'd have to look at the other one again.
The Pulsar it's solar powered chronograph.
Oh, it's an eco drive.
It's not a chronograph. That's not a chronograph. Chronograph. It's a diver. This is a diver. It's It's good bang per buck for the money. The problem is it's not worth servicing, is it? That's the problem, Mikey.
No. But watch like these will go 20 years just with battery replacements, and
It's kind of like a cheap car. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Would it? Is it? That's the thing. It's not worth servicing or spending money on, is it? It's a disposable watch, isn't it? Is that a bad thing? Is disposable watch a bad thing?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
What do you think? Is that a
But,
bad thing? Disposable.
I mean, if somebody's not into high-end watches, but they need a watch or they like to wear a watch, then um, this is for them.
Yeah, it's I got to be totally honest with you, Mikey.
Is one of these more water resistant than the other?
Let's just pull it up here. We'll just get this here. This is from the Pulsar website itself. It is actually, let's look at the features. 43 mils.
Oh, like the
It's got a
size.
mineral crystal.
Nice.
4-month power reserve, battery life. Solar,
Okay.
powered by any light source. 2-year guarantee.
I wouldn't
It's
be
fucking
surprised if
garbage,
this,
Mike. It's fucking garbage. You know this, Mike? It's
these
garbage.
two
Now,
look like the same watches.
would you rather get the green dial version?
No, I like the blue, but I'm almost thinking these are the same watch from, the same company. I mean, let's look at the lugs. These lugs look a little skinnier, a little slimmer, but they look damn near like the same watch. Slightly different hands,
It's the
but
Pulsar
same specs.
and the Loris. The Loris. What do you think of the Loris? Tell me this. The Loris. What do you think of this baby?
They're both terrible.
Seriously, would you buy? What do you hate about this watch? Tell me that. What do you
Well, I need to know how
fucking
deep
hate
it'll
about it?
go. If it's 200 meters, then there's there's nothing to really hate about it. If it's 50 meters, then it's absolutely disposable.
GB 90 ARS. Fuck me dead, Arch. These watches are toxic sludge. Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Um,
Garbage.
they're well below our normal discussion level. So I'd say yes on
Could you buy one of these? Could you buy one of these and be happy as a
No,
man?
God no.
Maybe happiness isn't in material goods.
It's not. It's not. They make you feel good, but they generally only make you feel good when things are going really well, or they fix what's going bad. Otherwise, if things aren't going well and things are shitty, even something good that comes along doesn't hit you as like a godsend or a good thing to befall you. But that's why some people go on buying sprees, because they get that rush. Some people go to the casino, but I don't know. I wouldn't buy either one of these. I would save up a little bit more and just get a Seiko. So I'm not a big Citizen fan, so Seiko's the next level up from here for me. And
I got to be honest with you, Mike. This is kind of luxury antimatter. You know that, Mikey?
Yeah.
It's fucking. This is fucking.
It's a great description.
Yeah, it's luxury antimatter, and
I love it.
I mean, what is garbage and what is good? You know what I mean? In this world that we live in, what is good and what is crap?
Well, it's
You
like
know what I mean?
98% is garbage because 98% of it comes from China and it's cloned and it's shit. And then the other 2%.
Do you hate Chinese stuff? Do you hate Chinese shit?
No, No, because I'm not really caring about the country itself. I'm just caring about the product. But it just so happens that most most total crap shit copies of stuff comes from China. So there's
GD
that coincidence.
90 ARS, meaning of life. Patek and Pussy.
There you
Fikers.
go. Yeah.
Patek and Pussy.
Yeah.
Actually, could you excuse me for 1 minute? Could you cover the conversation for a minute? I want to get something out.
Okay.
I did this for Sir E. Danny. I got a surprise. Actually, we'll just wait a little bit. I got a surprise for Sir E. Danny.
Oh, cool.
The interesting thing is about Chinese things. I've had many a good Chinese fuck. I've had many good fun with Chinese women. I've had some fun with Chinese women. How can they make such garbage then? Can I ask you this?
Well, that has to do with their whole governmental layout and
Mm.
attitude towards work and they're the like they just have towns that are devoted to like making bicycles and towns that are
But they're
devoted
not
to
making
making
good bicycles. These are just
no, they're
fucking
making all
cheapest.
the shit crap Schwind and bullshit stuff you find at Walmart and Costco and stuff like that. And then, like I said, the other 2%, the good stuff, you pay dearly for, because it's made
Mm.
in Japan or America
You know
and
what?
it's handmade. And
What is happening now, Mikey? We're getting a lot of. Let me just tell you something. I hope you don't mind if I transgress a little bit. We're getting a lot of Chinese cars in Australia. Like what we got Cherry, we got MG. And I got to be totally honest with you. I want to ask you honestly, Mikey, are these fucking garbage or what are they, Mikey? Please tell me.
I saw that a
Are they
Chinese.
fucking garbage? Are
I
they
think they're of
fucking
lower
garbage?
quality than they're of lower quality than
So look
what
at this.
came from
This
the.
is some Chinese. Look at this. So we've got
Yeah, they're
there's the
direct clones.
MG, right?
Yeah,
MG. They just bought the brand name from England. It's got nothing to do with an MG heritage. It's just they
sure.
basically bought the badge.
They cloned the Ford truck,
There's
the Ford F-250 in every way.
this is a what the fuck is this? This is
It
a
looks like a Hyundai or something.
LDV. These are Chinese. What do you think of these Chinese? That looks
That,
like a Ranger. Does that look like
that
a
looks
Ranger?
like a Honda. No, it looks like a Honda sport.
This
Their
is a
sport
Havel.
utility
What the
truck.
fuck is a Havel? A Havel.
I don't know.
And they've also got some electric. This is the Cherry. See, that looks like a fucking RAV4.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, you know, they probably are all spare parts that are already being made that somebody engineered them together in a way that the extras could be pieced together into something for no extra cost at all. Like they didn't have to design the car because the doors are off of this car, the fenders are off another car, the grills off another car, the tail lights are off another car, windows are
Are
off another
they
car.
are they fucking garbage? Can I ask you that?
Compared to the real deal, like the real brand name company that they're
Yes.
copying, yes, they're garbage. I just was watching a review
How
on a
would these compare
motorcycle.
to say like how does this Cherry compare to say a BMW? Can I ask you that?
I don't think it can't compare.
Why is the world getting sucked in by buying this Chinese stuff then?
Because it's so cheap.
It's cheap.
Yeah, it's
Cheap.
pennies.
Is
It's
price everything? Yes.
super super low price on this stuff. They had this motorcycle a guy was doing a review on. It was the real one from KTM was a 250cc like little rice rocket bike,
Yes.
and it went 140 miles an hour. Believe it or not, okay, 250cc bike, and he bought the clone of it, and it didn't have a like even a KTM clone in it. It had a Honda clone engine in it that only
Yep.
made 15 horsepower. Its top speed was, I think, 74 miles an hour, I think, or 84 miles an hour was its
Yep.
top speed. And it was just junk. It was just junk. And everywhere you looked, the forks sucked, the shock in the rear sucked, the tires were no-name brand shit tires. The wheels were out of balance. And the engine wasn't what it was all cracked up to be, and it didn't perform to its specifications. It didn't even come close. It was a joke. But you go in to buy that KTM at the dealer, and it's probably $5,000 or $6,000, maybe more. Okay, this thing's like $2,500, $2,000.
I see.
So for $2,000, you could be on a sporty looking thing that, like, if you're just zipping around town, nobody knows the difference. Put different stickers on it. It doesn't even have Chinese stickers on it anyways. Nobody will know. Only the people that know bikes will know.
Here's a
And
copy of a G-Class. What do you think of that? Mercedes
yeah,
G-Class.
they copy everything. Like they've copied the Ford F-250 truck in every way, shape, or form.
Is that a
they
good
took
truck, the Ford F-250? Is this one
Yeah,
here, you
that's like
mean?
that's
Is
like
that it?
that's like their Ford's main mainstay truck. And they've copied it literally to the point where fend yourself, this car will bolt onto the Ford. Like, they didn't just clone it, they like straight copied it, because they probably were already making the parts for Ford, and they just said, okay, well, these are extras, and throw them in the extra pile. And then when they had enough extra shit, they made their own. And their engine, I don't think is, they made their own engine. They may have copied Ford's design there as well. I don't know, but
Yes.
again, you get essentially what looks like an F-250, but for a fraction of the price. And the Chinese mechanics over there, I'm sure, are kept quite busy.
We got a super chat from JJ's Watch Hangout. Oh, sorry. Just before that, I've got another super chat. Just hang on. We got
JJ
another
bought a
super
watch.
chat. Just here we go. Super chat from RR_S $5. Archie, which would you throw off a bridge first, a Nomus or a Brumont? Oh,
I don't know enough about Vermont or
it depends
Nomos.
on the watch. I'd probably throw
Yeah.
the Brumont off first. Okay. And then the next one is from JJ's Watch Hangout, $2. Bought a watch today, arrives tomorrow. Check WhatsApp. Wow, he's sending me. I don't know if I got it, JJ.
Cool.
Let me see if I can find JJ's. Did he send it to me? Oh, here he is. Oh, stay tuned. Fuck. Okay, it's a teaser. He sent me a teaser. Yeah. So I've got to ask you guys. What do you think? Is these type of vehicles? How bad are they garbage? Are they really bad garbage, or are they medium garbage? What are they? Because you could turn around and say, well, BMW, they have factories in different countries. They got factories in South Africa. They make some vehicles in Mexico, for example.
Sure. So they made VW Bugs.
Does that mean their Mexican product is not as good as, say, the German product?
There are differences for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
What does that mean? Would you buy a Mexican BMW, or you don't?
I would, if I was buying a real one from the dealer, I honestly don't think I would notice the difference.
I think most of the 3 Series in America are actually Mexican. They're made in
Maybe
Mexico.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
The European version is probably maybe a tad nicer, maybe a little more attention to detail paid. But that would be only a guess. But yeah, a lot of people outsource to Mexico because it's cheap, and that's the way the world is working these days, man. It's like fucking profit margin. Whole towns, you know, exist because of an automotive company, and then they decide, oh, our profit margin's down by 0.1%. We're outsourcing to China. Everybody, you're shit out of luck. I know you've been working here for 3 generations, but we're closing down the plant, and then the whole town is like,
Yeah, but that's happened for a long time in
oh
America.
yeah,
Like
totally. I
General
mean,
Motors. General
that's the
Motors.
point.
They moved their plants to many. They outsourced and moved overseas for a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
things. You know.
Well, the drums for the discs for disc brakes on any wheel of any car is made in China. All right, I don't care if it's my Ducati, my Italian Ducati. Those steel discs for the Brembo disc brakes, the highest dollar, nicest brakes money can buy, basically. Those discs were made in China. I guarantee you. Okay, because that's where all the steel, the rough steel, comes from, and they just stamp them out. They make discs for every car company known to man. Just bottom line.
Yeah.
And every disc brake disc comes from China. Now, the rest of the car, I don't know. Like Hyundai and Kia were Korean cars, and when they first started coming out, they were shitty. They were just shitty. Shitty plastic, shitty interior,
Yeah.
shitty suspension, shitty everything. And then, fuck, the last 5-10 years, I mean, they are up there, quality and on every level, as far as I'm concerned, as Toyota and Honda. And that's through my family owning 3 different Hyundais, and one owned a Kia. And they all went well
Look who
into
we
the
got
two.
here. We got Sir E.
Sunny
Danny.
Danny.
Hello, Sir E. Danny. How are you?
Chingo, motherfuckers!
Chingao.
Hey Danny,
Yeah.
would you drive a Chinese clone car?
What? How do you mean a Chinese clone car? Because as in what?
Well, like they're making cars that look just like our Hyundais and our Ford F-250 trucks and every car you can think of. They got an electric car out called the Cherry now, that looks just like a modern day electric car. They just
Has that happened in England? Have you got heaps of these cars in England? Is Chinese cars, are they flooding the market in England or not?
No, mainly and if you ever want to see a sports car or a new car, come where I live.
Yeah.
Anything you can see, anything you want. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Rolls Royce.
Ireland.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But we were just talking about Chinese made cars and motorcycles and Chinese products in general. And
Hey, I'm gonna run a poll. Let's run a poll. Perfect poll question for today. Start a poll. Would you buy a Chinese car? Would you buy a Chinese car? Okay.
the answer might surprise you, because they've got some dirt cheap stuff out there that functions.
But is it made out of monkey metal?
Here we go. Let's vote now, guy, and don't forget to upvote. Get some upvote.
Yeah,
Would
don't
you
forget
buy
to
a
upvote.
Chinese car? Yes or no? Let's see what the punters say.
Archie, are these Chinese cars made out of monkey metal?
Well, they're made out of steel, but
They're just
they often buy the tooling from other manufacturers.
or they have it because they're already making it for other manufacturers, and they just use it themselves without license.
Yeah, because I find with a lot of these stuff that Chinese make, they use that cheap metal for stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, inferior everything.
Is that any worse than the Alfa Romeo metal they use from the Soviet Union?
Oh, fuck knows.
I don't know.
Remember which company was it with Mercedes that used all that rusty metal before?
Lancia.
Yeah. Mercedes did it, didn't they? As well,
Oh.
they had loads of metal in fucking factory, and they just left it outside to get on the sea, and it got all salt water on it, and it was rusty. And all they did is they polished it off and used it, and that's why a lot of Mercedes like vans and that are rusty now.
You know, the shitty metal in old Lancia cars was what killed the company because they just rusted. They were rust buckets, and right from the factory, and within a year or two, you know, they were rusting out, and so they made a big class action suit, and Lancia had to recall like 7 million cars that they'd sold, and they couldn't do it, and it put them out of business. It's what finished them off. Was shitty steel. And Porsche, before a certain point, before they coated the inside of the metal, they were very prone to rust. The older early 911s and 912s, very because they didn't coat the inside of the metal, and so yeah, they just rusted real easily. But the Chinese stuff made today is all plastic anyways. It's like, but yeah, I would suspect that on every part made, it's made of substandard materials compared to like its copy, its doppelganger from Ford or Hyundai or Honda.
I'll just be
or
1
Toyota.
minute. Could you excuse me for 1 minute, Danny? I got to get a present for you.
All right, yeah, go on then. If it's worth excusing for.
I guess he's got something for you, Danny.
But no, like, I wonder if it's a new cardigan.
What's that?
I wonder if it's a new cardigan.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean he poses a good question because I was just watching a review on this little like 250cc motorcycle, which street bike, fairing, little race looking bike.
What, a Chinese one?
A Chinese one. And
I know people that have had these Chinese bikes, Mike, and they just fucking fall to bits. Seriously.
Oh yeah, no, that was my point. That was my point.
All right.
It was total shit. It was advertised to go X fast, and the plastic parts were falling off of it when just coming out of the box, and just every piece of it was substandard, and
just the bolts rattling loose, and this is a matter of hours, isn't it? It's not like a matter of months; it's a matter of hours.
I suppose if you got one and went through it, like just went through it and tightened every nut and bolt and made sure everything was nice and tight, and paid a little attention to it, you could probably eliminate a lot of the.
They still come loose. They still come loose. They use a lot of monkey metal.
Yeah. They're made out of substandard materials for sure, and they don't have lead laws over there, so anything painted from China, you better take one of those lead pens, that you just scribble on, and if there's lead in the paint, it shows up a different color, and because the baby toys and things like that come from China are painted with lead paint, and like Hot Wheels, these Hot Wheels I bought for everybody, I'll put $20 that if I took a lead pen on the paint that those things are, that there's lead in the paint. All right. And like back when I was a kid, kids used to chew on their Hot Wheels, and used to get lead poisoning from the lead paint, and so in America we said, okay, no lead, no more. But anything from China that they can slip through with leaded paint, they'll do it.
Just like on bits for bikes, like kickstarts and that, they're snapping half when you.
Yeah, it was substandard materials, just like I said.
Full of nickel or something. It just
pot metal.
Clean.
Pot metal. It just the alloys are shit. They're whatever they have handy, and but when it comes to like the plastic stuff, they're able to reproduce it pretty perfectly. So on the outside, it looks like a nice shiny egg.
Yeah,
But,
that's right. Yeah, they put like a chrome finish on it, and then inside it's all shite, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the interior plastic sucks. The door panels pull
Speaking
off.
of
The
sucks,
dashboard.
now we got another super chat, guys. I got a fantastic super chat. We want to thank you guys for all your support on the stream here. Remember, these super chats is what keep us going. Without the super chats, we cannot survive.
Is this one from
And
Rick?
we really do depend on the super chats to survive. We got one here from Rick Foss.
Yeah, thank
50
you very
knock.
much, Rick.
Cardigan Fund. I think he means Cardigan Fund or
Cardigan
Cardigan
Fund.
Found.
Cardigan fun, but
But-
I was telling you over there, you can buy
Yes.
yourself a new cardigan, treat yourself.
I got a present for you. I'm going to do something that you've asked me to do, okay?
I think I know what it is.
It's a
think you know
Michael
what it
Kors
is.
on a NATO
It
strap.
needs to be. It needs to be on. Needs to be.
Needs to
full
be on
sleeve.
fucking NATO. Needs to be on fucking NATO. This fucking
more than a
geezer.
Oh, strap, mate.
So tell me this, Danny. What makes you happy? You happy? You happy guy?
Well,
You have kids, Danny? Do you have kids?
I do. Yeah.
How many do you have without getting too personal?
3.
3 kids. Wow. What
Yeah,
grade
yeah.
are they? What age are they? Is that rude to ask or that's enough?
No, one's my eldest is 18.
Yeah.
Then my other one's 8, and the other one's 3.
Oh, wow. Same mother?
2 of them are.
Okay.
It was just a bad thing in the first one.
Yes, I understand. That's how it goes.
It does.
He or she, the first one?
Daughter.
Daughter,
Eldest is a daughter, and then 2 sons.
Do you see her much?
She's fallen out a bit at the minute. She'll come round, but she's a lot like me, really stubborn.
Oh, I see. Yes, I could see that. Da-da-da-da. Look what I got for Danny.
That's what I'm
I got
fucking
it.
talking about. What's this little screen? Get it on big screen. I'm gonna show it properly. Make yourself big screen, Archie, on it.
Okay.
Okay, can't show me half a watch, mate. We need to see it properly.
Da-da-da-da.
What a fucking watch that is.
Oh,
Look how fucking classy that is. Do you know just how plain, but it's like the less is more factor that is.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that thing is gorgeous.
I'm going to put it on for you, Danny,
Good.
okay?
Fucking enjoy
Okay.
it, mate. You bought it to enjoy it.
Oh man,
Proper watch, mate.
there you go,
Yeah, I
Arch.
do.
Archie, this is ArchieLuxury in his true element.
And you should put your wrist up to the thing and say, "Tell me what you think of that, fuckers."
There we go. Beautiful watch. I'm going to wear it for a little while, okay?
Good. Archie, can you put up,
Arch,
can
I
you put
think
up to
I'd
the screen, Archie, and say,
keep-
"Tell me
keep
what you think
that if
about
I
that
could.
fucker,"
Tell me what you think of that, fuckers.
with some enthusiasm.
Yeah, we'll
Come
get some
on.
enthusiasm. We got Rick Foss, 50 knock, Cardigan Fund, and we've got another one, Elmer the Snake. Elmer the Snake, $2. How did Mike the Snake learn so much about so much? Oh, Pantera. Mike is a
Hey man, if you can take a Pantera all the way apart and put it back together, if you weren't smart before then, you were afterwards.
Mate, I could take it apart, but I couldn't put it back together.
I took mine apart and put it back together, and it was no easy task. But no, I've done a lot of different things, and my dad was an engineer, so he explained things very thoroughly to me, and I've got a lot of interests. We've gone in a lot of different directions, so I do know a little bit about a lot of things, a lot about a few things, and you know.
Archie, when you've
that's
got
why.
that on your wrist now, you've got that watch on your wrist now, and you
Yes,
look
sir.
at it, and you look at it, you think, "Fucking, that is nice." Can
Yes,
it make
sir.
you feel good?
It does. It does. It does. But I mean, look. It's one of these things.
The smell of vinegar.
It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful. It is. I do love that watch. It is gorgeous. It is
Do you know?
gorgeous.
Do you know the one thing that lets that down, Archie? One
Mhm.
thing that lets that down.
What's that?
That fucking cardigan you've got on.
Thank you. It's cold. 18
Treat
degrees
yourself
at.
to ones. It's cold. It's 19 degrees. Fucking hell, that's a British summer for us.
Arch, is that one of the watches you were considering keeping, or that you did buy, and you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
I think that bluesy and that watch would be a pretty prime 2-watch collection, man.
I agree with that. To be fair, I think you can get away with that.
It depends what I want to.
You don't need a
do.
chronograph. Who needs a chronograph? Nobody fucking ever uses a chronograph, right? So that's just like you need one because that's one of the classifications of watches, right, in your collection. So fucking remove that, and out of that bluesy and that you've got the entire fucking range covered, from diver all the way to dress.
Rick Foss, 20 knock. One more for the road. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Love like that.
Tell me this, Danny.
Yeah.
What do you do yourself there? Like when you have kids and they don't follow your advice. I've got 2 older kids, 30 and 27. They haven't followed my advice. What would you be inclined to say? Do what can you do? They don't listen.
For the
to
older ones.
You know, I wrote down on a piece of paper some advice. This was 10 fucking years ago, and they've still got the same problems. They haven't listened. They deliberately.
Archie, they aren't fucking kids anymore.
No.
Just because they're your kids, they're not kids anymore. They're old enough to stand on their own 2 feet now. I think you do too much for them.
Yeah.
I think you wipe their ass too much, and they got used to it.
So what should I do? Withdraw support.
They need to make some effort themselves, don't they? You know, it's no good you making all the effort and trying all the time if they're not gonna.
Yeah, I remember I said cut them loose, give them all their money, and let them fuck it off, and let them not pay their rent and get kicked out, and let them figure things out, and maybe even go to jail if they have to figure it out. Because you know you're not. It's out of your control, and they're not in a position to be listening to you. And
I'm not saying it to be
up.
I'm not saying it to be a con. I'm just not gonna tell you what you want to hear. Do you know what I mean?
I totally agree with you. I think you're right. I just don't have the strength to do that.
They're still your kids. Why? That's why you force off, because they're still your kids, aren't they?
Yes.
I know they're 30, but they're still your kids.
Correct.
So I was one of his kids, you know, like up to the age of 30. That was the age I straightened my act out, and so, like, I can pretty much speak from experience. It's like they're still stuck, and you know, there's a good chance that they'll wake up, but I don't. There's more that you can do for yourself through talking with people and working on dealing with this issue yourself and how it's affecting you than you can help them in their
Bear
situation.
Clooney watches, please super chat and upvote and help AC3. Make a difference and ensure the OG is always ahead of nasty, conniving, smelly grifter with ugly yellow hair. Only you can make that difference. That's from Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney.
Love our bear.
Well, they're that age, aren't they, Archie? If they can't help themselves, what the fuck can you do? You keep trying, breaking your balls. It's taking a toll on your health and life.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not 6. I know it's hard to separate because they're your kids, and that's the thing that makes you do it, and you don't want to see them upset or in a position to be in a bad way. But sometimes you just have to give tough love. When I were a kid and my mum didn't have no really. She didn't have fuck all. We didn't have fuck all. We had what we needed. Don't get me wrong. And she tried her best. But she always used to say, if you can't afford it, you save till you can, and it sets them things in life. So if you really want something, you save up for it. Do you know what I mean? It gives you that.
Yes.
I forgot what the word's called. Do you know that drive?
Yes, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Because it'd be easy for your sons to say, "Oh, I need this, Dad," and you'll fall soft with them and say, "All right, let me see what I make today," and give them it. Do you know what I mean? We've all been in that position with us kids. I've fallen soft to my kids as well, but I give them tough love as well because they've got to realise it's a real world.
Yes.
If you died tomorrow, what would they do?
Oh, that's it. No one else would really. Yeah. Yeah.
They'd be fucked. So they need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah, that's exactly. Speaking of superb support, look who we've got here. Hello, sir.
Hi, boys. Hi, boys. How are you?
Yeah, right.
How are things going?
All right.
It's been tough, Bear. It's been tough. It's been tough.
That's okay. One day tough, one day great. That's the way the business is, you know. Occupancy in hotel is not always 100%, man. It happens, you know. But listen, just some really great supporters there that I see. I see Pavel, P. Lucas. I see Mike the Snake here. That's nice. I see Jimmy. I see Snowflake here. I see so many great people. I'm happy to see that. I see that Patel was visiting as well. That's a good news.
Sir.
That's a good news. Tommy, nice to see you, Tommy. Some great people. And unfortunately, I cannot stay long tonight. By the way, Pontiff, tomorrow is Bear's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you, Pontiff. Thank you.
Can you at least come on and say, can we sing happy birthday tomorrow for you, please?
I promise I will, Pontiff. I promise.
Please.
Absolutely.
We would love to say happy birthday to Bear tomorrow.
Wonderful, man. I'm honored and very thankful for that. I am going to say that one of my greatest birthday gifts was my 50th birthday when Bonnie bought for me Pontiff's collection review. She picked 5 of my watches because, let's be honest, there was much more than that. But she asked me, "Hey, Bear, what 5 watches do you like most in your collection?" And I'm like, okay, she's showing interest. That's very nice. So I told her, why don't you send me nice pictures? I want to show to somebody who is interested in watches. So I picked 5 favorite watches. I think they were all Rolex, to be honest with you. And she communicated with Archie, and she got Archie to do the review, which came out exactly on my birthday. And then I received a call from the Pontiff himself as well, which was so nice, I have to be honest. That was very special to me. And I'm just going to say that I, to this day, remember that gift, and it meant so much to me. You did a great job reviewing. Bonnie was a little bit pushy, kind of like I'm pushy.
I wonder where she gets that from.
I guess from me. But you know, with Archie performs amazing when you push him just a little bit. Just a little bit, right? And thank you, Ross, Rachel, Brady. I appreciate that. Guys, when I say super chat and upvote, this is so important. We're facing a very difficult time. We're fighting for survival on this channel. We are fighting to keep our little Archieverse alive. And ultimately, we are facing a very nasty opponent every day. We all know who I'm talking about, the yellow hair grifter. We need to help Archie. We need to do everything we can to keep our little corner of watch community alive, where we love to spend our time, where we love to chat, where we love to be together. So I am appealing to all of you to show support the best you can.
Did you see, Bear? I wore this watch for Danny today.
Finally.
Let me see what you're wearing. Oh, you're wearing Calatrava.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
took how many
That's
months?
a beautiful perch.
Tell you
I
something, Bell.
think Danny is getting that as a gift from
From Tan, yeah.
Tanzania. Is
Hmm.
that true?
The yellow gold one, though. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I
the
see.
yellow
I
gold one.
see. I
Looking
see.
forward to it.
Tomorrow I'm gonna pick up my birthday watch.
Oh, it's come in.
Well, no, it's gonna be something. It's not gonna be Rolex. It's not gonna be
Okay.
Rolex.
Is it
So
going to be
we'll
at a
see.
discount?
Of course, of course. So I might pop on to say to get the pontiff and punters to wish me happy birthday, and also I might show you my newest watch.
Bear, it's an honor to have you here, Bear.
It's an honor to be
And
here, Archie.
I think
we
that's a well thought out. I think that's a really well thought out gift what your wife did for you to do that, because it's something you can't buy in it. You can go buy aftershave.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, Danny. To be very honest with you, she really surprised me. I mean, for her to actually, well, she was Archie's fan as well. Let's be honest. So that's not a bullshit. She always liked Archie. That's the way it is. And then she basically did what she did. Found a way in his description how to do this, and she knew how much I would enjoy that because she's seen me watching his collection reviews. That was my favorite time to spend on YouTube, to be honest with you. I love his collection reviews. They're very interesting to me. They're unpredictable and they're very natural. They're very real. And it's just a one-shot deal. He doesn't bullshit. He doesn't do the
we got
editing.
Patel Philippe there's got a message there. Nick, new member for 2 months, member for 5 months, bronze. What do you think of the Breitling Emergency Enduro?
No, it's not
Breitling
Breitling
Endurance Pro.
Emergency. It's a Breitling Endurance Pro. I'll be honest with you, I had that watch. It's a very expensive shitter.
We'll
It's a
bring it
very
up. We'll just get
expensive.
rid of these Chinese vehicles.
Yeah. Thank you. By the way, Tanzil, I am not on a YouTube. I'm on a StreamYard. So unfortunately, I can't see the membership charts. Thank you, man.
I quite like the Endurance, Bear. This is quite a nice watch. I tell you what, Bear. Would you
It's a
prefer
very
this to a
expensive.
Loris or a Pulsar? Now, the only problem is, the only problem with this watch is, Bear.
Price, money.
Yeah, it's 5,000 Australian, which is
For a quartz watch, that's I
fucking
understand
ridiculous.
thermoregulated, blah fucking blah, right? Let's be honest, it's a quartz, okay? But I gotta be also honest to you. I would rather take this quartz than Grand Seiko quartz, which cost even more.
Mm,
So I had a white one. I had a
yes.
white one. I didn't lose a lot of money on it. I lost a little bit because they're not expensive to begin, and they
What
kind
color
of.
one did you have, Bear?
How long did I have it?
No, what color? What color?
Oh, white, white.
Oh, white. You had the white one.
Uh-huh. I kind of like that monochromatic look of it.
And the girl comes with it. Look at this girl here, Bear.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's very cool.
Yeah, this one is cute too, biker girl. Yeah, nice.
I see. Wow,
Yeah,
that's a
Eric is right. You know what? Let's be honest. It's a plastic quartz. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Well, it's a nicely done watch. It's truly like he has a brand name that's respectable. It's
I think it'd be good if it was $1,000. What do you think?
that would be too cheap. I think fair price, to be honest with you, should have been a little bit under 2K. And I'm talking 2K Canadian.
Good point, Bear. We've got Rick Foss, 20 knocks. Super chat. Oh, it's that guy again. Thanks.
I don't know who is he referring to, me?
I don't know. Doesn't matter, Bear. We just keep the super chat. Keep it coming.
Well, thank you very much, Rick Foss, for the super chat. No kidding. And Corbin Colasso says he would rather have Doxa. You know what? Yeah, I can I can understand that. Okay,
Oh,
like
yeah.
probably if we're talking $3,000 watches price range, I would say Doxa is probably one of the best pickups. I would say I'm looking into Doxa. I'm
Ball.
looking into Longines, the Legend Diver, or maybe Spirit. I'm looking into. What else am I looking into, Archie? At $3,000. But we got a super chat from the Godfather
What about those
himself.
Tag Heuers? Tag Heuers.
You know what? I have a listen. There's shit. Okay, let's be honest. But we are
Okay.
80s guys. We love 80s.
We got a super chat from the sponsor, CB, $5. Archie, you should have told me it was a bear night. I would have come home earlier from work.
Hey,
Bear
CP,
surprised
thank you, brother.
me.
Well, no, it's a surprise. Yeah, I actually, you know what I did? I went for a haircut with Bunny. Bunny's hairdresser gives me haircut. She's kind of hot, eh?
Is she cheap? How expensive does his haircuts? I think hairdressers
Very
and
expensive.
very
She's kind of hot, you know, and she's kind of like hot like Bunny. So I'm surrounded with two hot chicks.
well, very
Giving
quickly,
me-
Bear, would you buy a Chinese car? Yes or no?
God no,
Okay, 71% say no, Bear.
no, of course not. So CB wasn't planned. So I finished the haircut, fixed my beard to look good. You know, I want to look sexy. I'm going back to work, right? And then we went for a nice dinner at Italian Village, and
Yes,
we
sir.
had a nice food. I had a nice grilled calamari with
Oh,
balsamic vinegar reduction. My God, that was good. That was so good, Archie. A little bit of wood burning oven pizza, and that was
mhm.
that. Yeah. And then we went to pick up a cake for tomorrow when we have few people visiting, and so on.
That is fantastic news, Bear. What sort of cake did you get, Bear?
Orange infused, uh, orange infused sponge cake with the frosting. Yeah, Bunny's talking to a dogs in the back. She's actually literally talking with them. Hilarious.
Did you know, Bear? I actually had some cake. I brought it up on this channel yesterday.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
This was a Austrian. I'm a big fan of Austrian cake. Do you like Austrian cake?
The best, Archie. The
Yes,
best. I
the
love
Austrian
Austrian
cake.
and Hungarians are.
And this was a layered. They call it. It's a layer. It's a hazelnut. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it.
Oh wow!
Hazelnut layered. It's
That
got
is ups. Is that possibly Dobos torta?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Dobos torta. Dobos. Dobos.
No, something Wien sort of cake. A
What cake
Wien.
is that, Bunny? That she says
looks like-
Austrian,
It's got the Venetian cream swirl on the top.
but it's like a hazelnut and it's a layer.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
made
that-
that?
He went to the restaurant.
Oh, nice, Archie.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
expensive.
All good things are expensive, Archie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are you, luxury channel or some fucking Chinese cars channel? What the fuck is going on?
Yes,
You know
yes,
luxury,
yes.
Bunny, right? We're
No,
talking Hermes, we're talking like stuff, right? You know,
That's why Archie's the best.
yeah, no, I
She's
understand.
the only one.
Bear.
the only one. And so,
Actually-
so yeah,
And that's what I had for lunch, Bear. Look at this. What do you think of that for lunch?
Let me take a look. I got my glass. Actually, that looks delicious. Is that barbecue pork?
Yeah, yes. With noodles and
Oh, that's what I'm going tomorrow. Chinese. I'm going
Mhm.
tomorrow for birthday
Mhm.
because you know you and I love Chinese food. So
Yes.
Archie, let's see. These are the brands I'll be picking up my birthday watch from.
Yes.
Listen carefully. So IWC.
Esterhaus. It's an S. Thomas G says that's an Esterhaus cake.
Esterhazy cake. Esterhazy cake.
Yeah, that's it. What the fuck is an Esterhaus?
That's not Austrian, bro. That's a Hungarian cake.
House is Hungarian, yeah.
That's a Hungarian cake. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Esterhausy. That's right. What's Esterhausy mean?
Looking it up.
She's looking. She's googling. Listen, I'm gonna tell you that's Hungarian cake, by the way. So these are the brands, Archie. These are the brands. We got IWC, Cartier, Omega, Breitling, and Tudor. One of those brands will be my birthday watch. Which brand would you be going for from these brands I mentioned?
CB, just quickly, I grabbed the super chat. CB, $5. I like Bear and or Tan Nights because you guys kick Archie when he's not paying attention.
Yeah, that's true. But in the same time, it's hard to pay attention when you're doing this every fucking day and night, man. It's getting a little bit, I can understand. I cannot do this. I mean, when I say I'm coming back full time next week, Archie, we do understand that's not 7 days a week. That's basically 5 days a week with weekends.
Yes.
So 2 days weekend and then 3 days as I pick throughout the week, right?
Of course, Bear. Of course.
Yeah.
And Thomas says
Thomas G says it's Austrian cake, Bunny. She's.
So Esterhazy cake is a Hungarian cake made of hazelnut meringue layers and rich custard buttercream. And it was named after a Hungarian nobleman. Sorry, I'm just Googling this. I'm just trying to get.
Are you Bobby Google? You're Bobby Google.
Is it okay if you're on a diet to eat this sort of stuff?
Yes, it's 100% calorie free.
No, when it's a luxury, it doesn't count. It's a luxury.
So Esterhazy, there is a connection with Austria. Esterhazy was a member. He was a diplomat and a nobleman. Well, it was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
There you go, Austro-Hungarian Empire. So everyone is right. Thomas G is right. Bonnie is right. We're all right.
Hey, Archie, so you're always a cake.
So, listen. Hey, Archie, you want her to send you you want to send him the cookies again or before I leave?
Sorry, what was that?
I'll take care of that for him.
Yeah, she'll send you cookies, okay?
Thank you. I love those cookies. You know, the kids, they love them as well. They love those cookies.
They're also calorie-free because they're sent with love.
Exactly. Thank you, Ver.
So Jimmy thinks I'm picking up IWC. What would you pick from the brands I mentioned, Archie? Tell me.
I really like that Cartier tan guy. You know, the white face Cartier?
Yeah, isn't it nice? I think it's beautiful. Such a classic watch.
Nick M, $2. Do you ever wear your Casino Royale? Thoughts on it?
Casio Royale.
Casio Royale.
That's the one that was recommended to by Marky. Actually, I think you bought it as per his recommendation, the Casio. You remember? Do you ever wear that? Do you ever wear that?
I have in the past, but not now. No.
To be honest with you, I don't know why I buy shit like that.
Oh, we got a huge super chat there. Patel Philippe. We are over an hour in. Time to say hello to the punters in the chat. CB, Jimmy, Nick Miller, GB, Chin, LA Methwich, Big Dave, Mike the Snake, Pavel, Laura Connor, Dirty Danny, Forbin Colassus, Anthony Napoli, Eric I, Rick Ross, Rick Foss, and Gummy Bear.
Play the Gummy Bear. Play the Gummy Bear.
Play the Gummy Bear.
Big thank you to our dear friend. I love you, Tanzil, man. You are class. Thank you, man.
Very classy guy. Thank you so much. Rick Foss, 100 knocks. I'm a big supporter of Bear.
What is knock?
That's a currency, Bear. Norwegian kroners, it's called.
Oh, I know. I remember Rick Foss. Yeah, Norwegian. Yeah, I know Viking Rick. Yes.
That's about $14. That's pretty good super chat, Bear. That's a very generous super chat.
Is that the guy that came on before and played guitar?
Yeah. You're right. You're right, Danny.
Yeah, lovely guy. I'm a big supporter of Bear. Let there be no doubt. You fakers just don't get my jokes. There we go.
Maybe, Rick. Sorry about that, bro. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Remember, boys, you are making this difference. You are making the difference in what's right and what's wrong. We really love you, man. We really appreciate you.
Hey, Bear, CB, $10. Hey, Bear, with a new hip, can you still do all the Kama Sutra positions, or you had to give up a few?
I had to give up a few at the moment, but I gotta be honest with you. I expect to be in better shape than I was before the surgery. Unbelievable how had everything improved now in this week. I just went after for a good long walk, and that was not bad at all. Now, when I go back to my workplace, I actually have a physio there in my place. So I'm gonna kind of do that. I'm gonna also go to the gym a little bit, do a bike, and do some swimming. I got a nice pool, so I have all the conveniences that will help me get back to all the Kama Sutra positions, and Bonnie will be very happy for that.
LA Methwich, $1. LA Methwich, thank
This
you.
is such
LA
a sweet and cute
Methwich.
gesture, by the way. LA Methwich, I know exactly what this 99 cents mean. It means you approve. Thank you very, very much. And I did forget to say hello to Laura Connor. I apologize about that. And also, I forgot to say hi to Forbidden Colossus, Anthony Napoli. And who else did I notice that my general, Chin the Chin, my God, shame on me. Chin the Chin, the one and only, the guy that I give my heart to, man. I love you, man. Thank you so much.
He's amazing, Bear.
He's awesome. There's some such a good people, Archie. We're so fucking lucky. You know that? Truly lucky. Such a nice, tight, small, honest, supporting community. I don't care. I don't care if we don't have the numbers always. I don't care that there are down nights because, in all honesty, we got something very special here. Something truly special.
You know what, Bear? I would keep coming here. I just love it. You know that? I'll be honest with you. There's nothing going to stop me coming on here and talking to you guys.
So you were picking up for me. You're saying I'm going to pick up Cartier. That's what you think I'm going to pick up.
You know what I would say for you, Bear? What I would really love you to get?
Tell me.
You know what I'd love you to get? I tell you honestly.
Tell me honestly.
I think, honestly, I'd love you to get an extra large Cartier white dial classic, just like Tan Seals. Exactly like
the only problem is I already have that watch.
In the white dial?
Yeah. And I'm the one that recommended to him that watch.
Now, the only problem is,
I'm going to tell you something. I had a good debate with my friend from the AD. So if we take Rolex out of equation, and we're talking, what is
as
the
bargaining power? When you're there tomorrow, can you do me a small favor?
Yes.
You tell him, can he give an extra 2.5% off if you get ArchieLuxury on the phone to talk to him?
Okay. He does love you, so yeah.
What time is that, Bet? Give me a time, or I can gladly take the call.
Well, I'll be going there probably at the time I sent your first text today.
Shit, that's early, Bear. You know what time that is?
No. The first time you texted me, actually. My apologies. That's what I meant. Around that time. No worries. Listen. So we were talking about $10,000 and under. I'm talking primarily Canadian.
Oh, Danny's just told me, Bear, he's buying a Cartier.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah. Guess what? This could be one that you could get. It's different to the one we spoke about. Can I share this, Danny?
Yeah,
Danny,
go.
is it okay?
Please.
I'm going to
Are you really buying, Danny, or?
No, I'm sorry, it's not the best of pictures, but it's a 100-year anniversary one.
It's gorgeous.
this Santos. Which
Is
it?
this you
That's the
wearing
Santos
the?
Dumont. I think that's the Dumont, isn't it?
No, that's not the most.
It's a Santos XL, I think it is. 100 is it Cartier 800 or something?
This is
I'm not too sure.
previous version, yeah.
Yeah, it's the 100-year anniversary. It says on back.
Wow,
It says,
that's pretty damn good.
yeah, I might be
It
getting it.
is cool. But by the way, Danny, is this your bluesy too?
That's mine, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
so did you buy this or you just trying?
The bluesy or the Cartier?
So the Cartier is something you were trying on and thinking about buying.
It's one of my mates, and he had it on today.
I
so
see.
I says,
And how much is he asking for this?
I'm not too sure yet.
How old is the watch?
I didn't even ask, to be honest. I'll have to get some more
Well,
information.
let's get those answers, and then we can actually talk about it, because it looks quite used. It looks kind of.
I mean, to be fair, my photographs aren't the best on this.
Yeah, because are you using flash, right? Am I right here or no?
I just pressed take picture, so it probably has put flash on because there's some reflection there, isn't there?
Right. I don't know. I'd be kind of first finding out the age, when it does need to be serviced, what's the price, and so on and so on. To be honest, before you pull the trigger, I'm a big fan of Cartier, no question about it. But I still like to discuss these things if it's possible.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 3,400 quid.
How much?
£3,400.
That's not cheap. That's not cheap.
That's what I was thinking about. Well, none of us have discussed the price.
That's like, Archie, that's like a 7,000 Australian, Archie. You add another 1,000 or 2,000 in, not even, you add another £1,000, not probably not £1,000, and you can buy modern, brand new Santos, the one that Tanzil has. Which
I just like the fact that special edition though as well. 100-year anniversary one.
It's beautiful, Bear. I love the brown. Look at the brown, Bear. The strap. It's fucking gorgeous.
It's got another strap as well.
Is it like on a strap?
What's that, sorry?
Is it on a strap? What kind of strap is that?
Yeah, I think it's alligator or something, but it's got another strap for it. The one that come with it. That's a Cartier strap.
I'm very happy that a Cartier has entered back on ArchieLuxury live stream, because at one point Archie was a bit anti-Cartier, but I think he's slowly realizing that Cartier is still a remarkable brand. And if you go outside Rolex and you are buying a watch that's a non-Rolex, non-hype watch, non-Patek hype, non-AP hype, non-Vacheron hype, Cartier Santos is actually one of the watches that holds the value the best, which is really great, which helps a lot, right?
It does, Bear. And how many Cartiers have you got now?
I have only 2. Somebody asked me my solid gold Santos, is it still with me? It's gone.
I liked that. I think it suited you as well.
Yeah, it's actually amazing, but it's a lot of money tied into it. A lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's a very difficult watch to sell. It's not easy. It's not like selling gold Rolex. To sell a gold Santos, it's a very, very niche market. So it's a tough. As a watch, it's amazing, no question about it, and it shouldn't be like that. Still, Santos sells very easy peasy.
It's a different price range though as well, isn't it? So like, if people buy a steel Cartier, they feel safe.
I lived my Wall Street dream through it. I mean, I always wanted to to have a solid gold Santos after watching the original Wall Street, right?
That was only a
So
small one, Bear.
yeah, but I wanted a
They
modern
were
version,
nice.
right?
That I liked it.
And I always thought that it's so cool. So that's one of the reasons I had that watch. So Archie thinks it's Cartier, Jimmy thinks it's IWC, and we have another super chat from DP this time. Nice $10 super chat. Thank you, DP.
DP, he's been a wonderful supporter of the show, Bear. You know this, don't you?
Absolutely.
I
And,
think it's gonna. Sorry. I think it's going to be another Amiga Railmaster.
I already have the Rail Master.
DP, $10. Bear, thanks for reading my chat comment about the gold Cartier. Was a nice
Oh yes,
piece.
that was DP. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, DP, very much. Yeah, DP, you know what? It's amazing watch. Let's not kid ourselves. But I think it's one of those watches that you have to be rich to keep, to own. It is just, and I still lost money on that watch, by the way.
Oh, how much did you lose?
Few thousand.
Oh my God, Bear. How did you do that?
Well, it's just a watch that if you buy brand new and you're selling it after, you're not going to get the value for it.
Did you wear it a lot, Bear? That
I did wear it more than any other precious metal watch. And no, I'm lying. My white gold Daytona on Oysterflex is the one I wear the most from precious metal. But from the solid bracelet, I would say, listen, I had to sell it to buy the rose gold chocolate dial Daytona. Okay, so
makes sense.
I needed the funds.
Ooh.
But you know what? You enjoyed it as well anyway, didn't you? So part of enjoying it costs you money, doesn't it?
Yeah. I did enjoy it. I wore it often for special events, and it was a great dress watch as well. It was very cool watch, and I received tons of compliments on that watch, more than
Imagine.
most, to be honest.
The Cartier. The Cartier.
Yeah, the solid gold
I can
one.
imagine.
Honestly. People notice that watch. It's a very noticeable piece. The bracelet looks amazing. There, thank you, Forbin Colossus. Thank you very much. He's recommending my video I did. Why did Bear Clooney buy solid gold Cartier Santos Large? Thanks, man. I did that video with a lot of passion and love for the watch and why I bought it. So I appreciate you watching the video and being in the loop. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Do you know why you got a lot of compliments on that gold one, Bear? Because when
Why?
everyone sees a Cartier, it's stainless steel or the bimetal one. No one sees a gold one.
Very true.
Here we go.
It's not often seen in wild. That's for sure. Thank you, Rick Foss. Go ahead, Archie.
Rick Foss, 20 knock. Can I please get the full reference number on that Cartier? Which one's
Okay,
he
Archie,
talking about? Surdy Danny one or the one that Bear had?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I'm thinking he's asking Surly Danny because mine is easy to find.
I'll have to find out reference tomorrow. I'll ask him tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Surly Danny. Thank you, Rick Foss. If you're asking for mine, it's easy. It's just exactly that. Solid gold, Cartier Santos Large. And it was yellow gold, not rose gold. Not
What
that I
made
don't
you
mind.
choose yellow gold, Bear? Why did you choose yellow?
I don't know. It was just the way he had in the Wall Street original was yellow gold. So I wanted
Of course. That's right. Sorry, you wanted the Wall Street one, didn't you?
Yeah. One
Wow.
movie I did not live by is American Psycho. I do want to get the. I know what you're gonna say. American Psycho in a book does not wear day just. It wears day date, and that's true. But I do want to get the one from the movie Two Tone Champagne Dial. They just which is American Psycho one. I think that'd be really cool.
The date just. He wore the 36 in the movie, didn't he?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
It was years ago, wasn't it? They went out for
Yeah, that's probably all they had back then.
Super chat from Godfather.
Godfather CB. $5. Pardon my curiosity. You already have so many Daytonas. Why didn't you keep the Cartier? Didn't you like a little variety?
Excellent observation and great question, CB. Unfortunately, Daytona is investment piece, and I look at it exactly as such. While the gold Santos is just holding the value and deteriorating in the value slowly. So I made a decision that's better for my finances. However, I do miss that watch, and I think it was beautiful. And as I said, got a lot of positive feedback on it.
Wow, that's amazing, Bear. I don't know. I don't know if yeah, good point, Bear. Investment versus
I mean, is it a good
passion.
point? If we want to be,
Oh, we
if,
got a bet, Bear.
yeah.
Spinnaker
Let
is
me just
saying
finish. Let me just
$5.
finish with it.
Sorry.
Let me just finish with CB, please. I wanna be fair to CB. I understand why he's asking. He's right. There's no. I mean, from a watch enthusiast perspective, that's the way to look at things. I'm not gonna even try to justify it with it, except being very honest with him. So that's it,
Mm.
CB. I hope you understand.
And we got a super chat from Spinnaker. He's betting man, betting $5 on Mint Navi.
Thank you very much for the super chat, Spinnaker. Thanks for the support. It's a great bet. Absolutely possible. So
Have
far
you
we
have you
have
100%? You haven't decided yet, but have you?
not 100%, not 100%. So we have Jimmy talking IWC, but he wasn't specific which watch from IWC. We have Archie who has guessed the Cartier Santos, which is bad guess because I already have that one. So maybe you want to guess again, Pontiff. And we have Spinnaker, who has been betting $5 on Mint Navi Timer. That's the one that our friend Mr. Zoso has. And I did admire that watch
This
very
will be
much.
new purchase, isn't it? Just to clarify, this is a new purchase, not a pre-owned. Is that correct?
This is all from the AD. I'm going to my AD for my birthday.
Okay.
Mhm.
And if he
So
doesn't have, are you going to walk out if the deal is crap?
no, deal is not going to be crap. Never, never. It's a special birthday. He's a friend. He's going to take care of me, and I'm sure. By the way, I want to comment, fella. See, I want to say hi to fella. Nice to see you, man. You'd be down. You'll be down big on a chocolate Daytona. Yep, you are absolutely right. Should have just kept the one you like. You know what?
Oh,
You're right. By the way, fella is smart because chocolate, rose gold, has really lost a lot of value. But I do believe it's going to regain that because Daytona is always going up, while the Santos Solid Gold is not going to do that. So I still think it's a smart decision financially, but you probably got a good point there, fella. You probably got a good point. Super chat coming fast and furious.
here we go. Super chat from Denito, €6. My guess is Aquaterra terracotta dial. Great to see the bear.
Thank you very much, Denito. You know me, brother. You know me well. That's a definitely a great possibility and lovely watch. So we have another great guess.
Hmm.
Omega Aquaterra 38 millimeter. Uh, the terracotta dial, which is beautiful burgundish reddish dial, which I love. And this time, I'm not going to let Pontiff influence me that it's not a good looking watch or it's not a cool watch. I'm not going to listen to him this time. He destroyed my IWC red dial for me and I sold it, which I should have kept.
Oh, would you buy another one of those?
Portuguese.
No, there's only very, yes, Portuguese or Danny, exactly. There's a very small number of watches that I rebuy. And when I do rebuy, I mean, I rebuy with the intention that this is it. This is the one I want to own for a long time.
We've got Spinnaker, Bear. Spinnaker, another $5 on Ingenua. $5, Bear.
Thank you very much, Spinnaker. That's a great super chat and great observation. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. First, because my AD is not IW boutique, and unfortunately, engineers are going to be delivered only to boutiques. They're very high price point,
I see.
and there'll be no discounts on them. So I don't know how that's going to work. It's remain to be seen. Also, very bottom base level movement. So I like the design. I'm a huge fan of the integrated bracelets. I like that type of watches, but no, this one is not going to happen.
Wow, it's not going to happen. There, you heard it, Bear.
Not from my WC.
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. We've got Powies on, Bear, your hero.
Hey, Palve, my brother.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
Hello, and we've got CB, $5. Bear, I understand the strategy, but remember the strategy should also be not to be the richest man in the cemetery, Bear.
Oh, yes, CB. You are correct again. Yeah, I absolutely agree. And as older I get, the more I understand that concept. So good point, and respect to you, CB, very much.
Here we go, Bear. We got fella, $5.
Thank you, fella.
Can we do LV for $1,100 and you forget about fixing it with them? Bear, help me reason with him. Also, do you regret not giving me 10 minutes on side of the road?
Oh, this is very important for you to answer, Archie.
Yeah, so look, I've sent it already off. I'm just waiting for them to give me an answer. So there's nothing I can do until I get an answer from them.
Okay, so it's sent to Louis for estimate for the repair, correct?
Yeah, exactly. And
so
then
it's not stop. Don't avoid me. I know when you try to avoid the answering questions.
Okay. That's okay.
So it's not, you didn't give them a go ahead for repair.
No, I've asked them for a quote. I said, please give me a quote.
So then when they do, remember this. He's offering
Yes.
you $1,100 US.
Yes.
And he wants it exactly as is. He
He
doesn't want it repaired. So remember that.
And he says also, do you regret only giving me 10 minutes on the side of... Well, the problem was it was so hot, there was no parking, and I didn't feel like coffee.
Archie, that's not right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I regret it. Okay, fella, I regret it. I made a mistake.
But
do
you really regret? Do you actually really regret? Deep inside,
Not
or
really.
you don't give a fuck? Be honest.
Not really, Bear.
Okay, at least you're honest.
Look, it was a hot day. It was very hot. Now it's cold. See, it's different weather.
Listen, be honest. That's always good to be honest, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there's your answer. Honesty, best policy.
Honesty is the best.
No parking, and basically, fuck off, fella. Exactly.
I'm back.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Talk to us.
My connection went then, and I think it was a sign from the streaming gods that they don't want me on. So, but I was listening before. He was on about American Psycho, and I can't give you that, but I can give you the Lancashire lunatic.
We love him, don't we?
Archie, our friend Tanzil, actually your boss and my friend,
yes.
is asking they don't have this new extra cool thing which is called iced coffee in Australia, do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh
But
shit! Okay,
yeah.
that doesn't look good. Actually, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. How many viewers do we have at the moment?
Oh, fuckers.
128 viewers, Bear. That's not bad.
Not bad. How many
No
upvotes?
bots.
How many
No
upvotes?
bots. No
We should
bots.
have,
No
we should have
nothing.
the same number of upvotes, though. We only have
I agree,
46.
Mike, you
but
should go on camera and do your upvote speech.
do you know what's the problem, Mikey? There's a lot of hate watchers. They hate Archie and they
Yeah,
watch.
and in fact, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Bear, but I'm getting kind of a little burned out on the slaughter in the chat room that I'm getting every day. Every time I open my mouth, every time I say something.
Yeah, that's not nice. Come on,
Mikey, I
guys.
haven't seen fucking anything. I've been on.
No, it's because I haven't been said anything in the last 10, 15 minutes. But when I do, it's just.
Mikey, listen. You are integral part of ArchieLuxury live streams. You are the man that he can count on when all of us fail. You are loyal. You are kind. You always help fill the air. Because I remember when Archie said to me, the worst thing on a live stream is a dead air. And
Mike,
you help him a lot, man. It doesn't. I mean, we all have those moments when we are
Sure.
maybe annoying to someone, but in all honesty, don't let this bring you down.
No, I don't most of the time. It's just maybe I'm having a down day, and
Understandable.
it's just the normal amount of shit that I eat on the chat room does get to me. And today's one of those days.
Understand
That's
that.
all.
I can
It's
understand.
nothing. It's not like today's is any different than any other day.
There is also
but,
a lot of people that do love you and support you. That cannot be forgotten. That should not be ignored.
that's kind of what I cling to when I fucking read people just constantly jeering me and making personal statements towards me and judging me and calling me this or that, and they just
Mike,
do it. They do it pretty
Maybe
relentlessly.
try not to even read the chat. To be honest with you, in that case. By the way, sorry to
No,
interrupt.
I do.
We
Sometimes
have
I just
a
turn
boss's super chat, so I don't want to leave boss hanging.
Yeah, no. Let's hear it. Bring it up.
Here we go. We got the boss in the crowd there, Bear. We have the boss, Patel Philippe, $11. Archie, fella flew across the world to see you. Paid 3 times your asking price for your LV briefcase. Asked for you to write a personal note. All he found inside was dust, and he couldn't have an you couldn't have an iced coffee with him. I'm sorry, okay?
I am disappointed, and plus he's your countryman who lives in US. If I know correctly, he's actually from Brisbane, so there's
Yes.
additional reason you should have been especially nice to him. So that's like me going back to Belgrade, and I'm meeting a guy in Belgrade who just fucking tells me, "Here, give me your money and go fuck off. We're not going to spend any time together." That's not good, Archie. Not
It's
good.
not good at all.
Well, maybe he can make right on it someday.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're gonna make you a deal on that LV. I'm gonna intervene. The moment it's back, it's gonna be yours. I promise you. Atan and I will make sure that it's coming to you. Okay?
Here we go. We got a good super chat for DP, $10. Mike, you put yourself out there on camera every night. The haters hide anonymously like cowards. Fike 'em.
Well said,
you should
DP.
give him one of these. Chin down, motherfucker.
Chingo!
Chin down,
Chingao.
Chingo.
Chingo.
He only found dust.
Dust and no note. Archie,
Yeah.
that does sound terrible, man. But maybe you can make it right in the future someday.
You know,
Yes,
as much
I
as
think
as
so.
much as much as we are talking about fellow like some kind of New York big shot douche and this and that, I think he's a very kind and forgiving guy, and I also see him as a genuine Archie fan. So
Yeah,
that's what
He
saved you,
doesn't seem
Archie,
like
because
he's destroyed by it.
yeah, he knows Archie. That's he knows what's going on. He can figure it out for sure.
Bear, can I show you something, right, Bear?
Please,
I was offered a swap. I want to ask you what you think.
watches.
Yes.
I don't like swapping watches. That you always give recommendation to people: sell your watch and then buy the watch. Is it
Okay.
from Dave Super Collector?
No, I'm going to bring it up now. Okay, Bear.
Fair enough.
So the Maserati Daytona.
That's my favorite watch of yours.
Yes, sir. So we're just going to bring this up. Here we go, Bear. Da 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 da.
What?
A fucking fire engine. A
What's wrong
fucking
with you,
fire
Archie?
engine, for fuck's sake.
What is
Archie.
wrong with you? What's going on? Is this a
Fucking
shtick?
fire
This
engine.
could be quite handy, Bear. I could,
What are you
how
gonna
many
be? For volunteer fireman? What's wrong with you?
And the thing is, Bear, it's a 1990s Scania. You know, a Scania.
I
This
have
is
no idea, but I'm pretty sure you're doing a shtick, which is kind of funny. I give you that.
It's a
Fucking
Scania. It's a
engine.
Scania. Look at this. Look at this Scania. It's a
I
Scania.
do have to say the visual of you in a fireman uniform and driving the truck is quite hilarious.
Look at this. It's fucking beautiful. Look at that. That's Scania. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's a fire truck. Who needs a fire truck? The fire
Where the
truck is probably gonna be purchased by some community or town or whatever that needs a fire truck for their brigade.
Look at this. Fucking beautiful. It's a Scania. Scania
Where the
truck.
fuck are you going to park that, Archie? If you did that swap, where the fuck would you park that?
You don't have parking problems when you drive a fire truck. You can park anywhere you like.
You
I
put
wanna
outside
get
your
the-
house every day.
What do you think?
Did you know?
Would that be cool to have a fire truck?
No. You're reverting to your childhood when you wanted to have a fire truck engine toy, but as an adult, fire truck is not cool at all. That's nonsense. You lost
It's
your
not
mind.
cool?
Archie. No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
But
Who
that's
the fuck
okay.
offers you these swaps, Archie? Hey, mate, I know you've got a nice watch. Do you want to swap it for a
$40,000.
fire
Look, Bear,
engine?
there's profit in it.
The only way I see you do that if you actually buy it and then you donate to some community that needs it.
The diesel would bankrupt you. That's from Pavel. It's only got 581,000 kilometers on the engine.
Like he's just said, it bankrupt you on diesel. That's why it's only got that on it.
What do you
Oh,
reckon, Bear? It's nice.
I think it's funny. I think this is a funny shtick.
Scania. I like Scania.
Dirk
That's
Diggler
Volvo.
says
but
that
that's Saab. That's Saab. That's Saab's.
See, Dirk Diggler says this fire truck is the cutting edge technology in Serbia. Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's beautiful. Look at that. You get into there. Take the family out.
Take a family out in a fire truck. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank God there's a super chat from Patel Philippe. Thank you, Patel.
Patel Philippe, $11. Archie, as a loyal subject of His Majesty King Charles III of his name, would you have the following dishes when visiting Danny? Neps and tatties, black pudding, spotted dick, and jellied eel.
It's a nips and tatties.
Nips and tatties. What is that? Nips and tatties. What the
Well,
fuck
aren't
is
you?
Scottish.
Don't you have a UK passport? Aren't you a Brit?
Yes.
Well, you should know this stuff. I
Black
think
pudding,
you would probably have a
spotted
spotted
dick.
dick. Yeah.
Yeah. Spotted dick, I'll take. Thank you.
Mm.
Jellied
Interesting.
eel.
Danny, would you mind telling us what is each one of these, if you don't mind?
Goldberg likes jelly deals. Spotted Dixer pudding. Black pudding, that's what you have on a full English breakfast. And Neeps and Tatties, that's like that's a Scottish dish. It's tatties and what is it? I forgot
What's it
what
made
is.
of?
I think it's tatties and I forgot what Neeps are. Like meat and tatty. Like mince or something.
Ah, nips are known as Swedish traditional Scottish. It's a traditional Scottish accompaniment to haggis, an ideal dish for first footing celebrations. Okay.
That's right. Black pudding's
Nick Miller responded to Dirk. Dirk, you're an American who doesn't like Trump. I did not know Dirk doesn't like Trump. That's new to me. Serbs are hardcore civilization. You have no clue. Yeah, actually, it's interesting. I saw the advertising of the beer company in Serbia, which, by the way, advertising says we are older than US. We actually have a beer company producing beer that's older than country. So yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, Bear.
Yeah. Haggis is delicious. What do you mean, Palve? I love haggis. I mean, my favorite thing to eat in a pub was always steak and kidney pie.
I like that steak and kidney.
Ooh.
Not a lot of people like
haggis is a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck, heart, liver, and lungs, minced with onion, oatmeal, and spices.
That is delicious. That I know now what it is. That's delicious. Oh, I loved I loved pubs, man. They're so cool. They're so fucking awesome. I mean, the pubs in US and Canada just don't resemble real thing, man. They're not real. They're not real.
We had an English pub for 30 years right down the road from me that made the best shepherd's pie you could ever dream of. There's another one in town that makes mashed peas and something else. They're real traditional English.
It got banned in America. Did you know haggis was banned in America?
No, I did not know that.
Wow, I wonder why.
In 1971, it became illegal to import haggis from the US into the US from the UK due to a food ban containing sheep lungs.
So what's the problem with that?
Not got stomach for that.
That's
Sorry?
weird. That's weird.
Nay, bothered if you've not got the stomach for that.
Black pudding. Black pudding is made from animal blood.
Yeah, blood pudding, right?
It's
Black
nice.
pudding. Blood pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made from blood.
You know, Jimmy, that's exactly my sentiment. Pubs in England look awesome, great place to hang out, and it's a very cultural thing, to come there during the lunch, to when you finish your work, to stop by and have a couple of pints. It's just a very different mentality. At least that was the time when I was there. Maybe things have changed.
A lot of people are in pub at 9:30 in the morning now when it opens bar.
Sorry, Danny, can you repeat, please?
I'm saying a lot of people now round my end are in pubs at 9:30 in the morning. It's not like
that. That's nothing unusual.
Why is that, Danny?
I don't know. You just walk past and you see the same people and drinking pints at 9:30 in the morning. I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yep.
Hey, maybe they're doing night shift. Maybe they've done night shift. No.
What, every fucking day? It's same people that doing the same thing day in, day out, like Groundhog Day.
I'll be back in a few, okay?
Okay, Mikey.
Okay, Mikey, no problem. Hey, listen, when I was there, we were not opening at 9:30. We would open around 10-ish, I think, if I remember correctly, and that the crowd would start coming around 11-ish. But it was primarily to eat. It was lunchtime.
We got JJ. Hey, JJ, how are you?
Hey, Jingle, motherfucker! I'm working on it. Man.
JJ, what's the teaser that you sent to Archie? What's the teaser about the watch you bought?
Well, you'd think he would show it, right, for a little bit of fun content.
Oh, well,
but he's too lazy to pull it up there.
I will bring it up there, JJ. I will bring
Is that
it up.
lazy to pull his socks up?
So interesting this here. And let's bring her up. Let's bring it up. Let's get it up on the screen now.
I was going to do a live unboxing one of these nights, but if Archie gets a really big super chat, I'll tell everybody what it is.
Oh,
wow.
Shit. Okay, so if he gets a super chat now, you're going to disclose what's on this wrist.
Yeah, if they get, what do you think? How much? We need a big one, though, because I was going to do a whole
Let me
unboxing.
ask you something. Is this a Grail style watch?
No, it's not that one. You know, I said I'm waiting for that Grail to come in 1 to 2 months was the estimation. I haven't got that yet, but I've been getting so antsy to get a watch that I bought something else.
It's not a Chaikin. It's not a Chaikin. Is it a Chaikin?
Is this over $10,000 watch?
Oh, yeah.
Is it over 20,000?
I didn't pay over 20, but it could be over 20. It's right on the cusp.
Then I think the fair super chat should be $50.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to be greedy. You know,
I mean, if you're going to show the Loris or whatever, that's a bit different. But if you're actually showing something significant like that, to me,
well hold on. I just want to before anyone sends $50. I don't have it. It's coming. It's overnighted. I bought it today. It'll be here tomorrow.
Did you buy from Marco?
Well, that'll kind of give it away if I say yes or no, because some people who watch my stream will know.
Well, I would know then what it is.
Right. Yes, I did.
Okay, well, fuck. We got super chats, boys. Archie, fuck me. Holy shit, Archie. The focus, big boy.
God. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Danny, which of these gets a Chingao? Curry or toad in a hole?
Both. Oh, Chingao for both, man. Both.
HP sauce or Heinz curry sauce?
Heinz curry sauce.
I like the HP. When I'm driving the Pantera, 10, you're my favorite character on the show.
And here we go. Powie or Pavel?
Powie or Pavel. Holy shit, this is a provoking.
I thought they were the same, aren't they? I thought they were the
same. Archie, they're the same. You're right.
That's great.
All three of us.
Archie, look at the size of this super chat.
Yeah, my man Duco
Ted, what's going on, Duco Ted? It's been, I got to tell you, it's been a very, very hard. What do you think of the fire truck there, by the way, JJ?
Listen, don't fucking piss me off now. This is a moment we're gonna disclose this watch. This is time to sing for Duco Ted. I want a honeys and bees.
Oh,
well, first of all, we'd like to say thank you to Duco for such a generous super chat to Arch. We only needed 50. He doubled it. So, Arch, I'll be checking my PayPal for half of that. No, I'm only kidding. Just kidding.
Full screen for Duco Ted.
Super chat. Where have you been? Bees and birds. Visit the Queen. The King is in the house. Visit.
Can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.
Bears and bees. Bears and bees. Bears and bees. Bears and bees. Visit the Queen. There we go.
Your class art, Duco Ted. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Duco Ted.
Very classy
nice.
guy.
Very nice. Somebody's got to save this sinking ship there. You know what I mean?
We need to make. Listen, JJ. All kidding aside, can I be for a moment serious?
Yes.
Every upvote and every super chat on this channel and your channel is a point of difference between us.
Oh my God!
Smelly.
There, he just
yellow
sent it
grifter.
to me.
I agree.
Holy shite, JJ.
Now that picture is not mine. Obviously, it's courtesy of Fratello, so I don't want them to.
Yeah. No,
oh my God! Are we gonna be a little bit jealous? Are we gonna be jealous?
Very jealous. Very quickly, Bear Pavel, $5. Arch, how did the bee swarm for yesterday? Well, you wouldn't believe this. Okay, so we had a trap hive. Do you know what a trap hive is?
No.
You have a fake hive where you let them, they can have a new hive. So we put a trap hive and they all went into it. I never seen it work. Anyhow, this morning, once it
I'm
got
kind of
sunny,
anticipating
they're
this
swarming
watch,
again.
and
They're
Duke
swarming
said
again.
paid $100.
I was
I
thinking
just
the
want
same thing.
to.
That very good
I
observation.
really would like. I appreciate Pavel, and yeah, the bees, and all that is cool. Thank you, Pavel,
He
very
wants to tell you
much.
about the birds and the bees. This guy.
Archie, are you with us, Archie?
Yeah, I am. I'm just swarming. They're swarming outside there.
Okay, but let them swarm and bring us the picture of what JJ said.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, you want me to bring the picture up? That's the picture you want me to share.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Reveal
yeah,
for
you
Duco Ted's
fuckface.
$100. You got to reveal.
Yeah, G,
Oh,
dude,
sorry.
you made money.
What do you think he paid for? Nothing. He wants to see it.
Okie just hang on. I'm just going to refresh this so that
Thank you, Duke Ted. Thank you, really,
the
very
guys.
much.
This is a beautiful. I'm just cropping out the logo, JJ.
What is Duke Ted
okay?
wearing on
Okay.
his avatar?
That's a Pepsi.
He's got the
Pepsi
16-7-10.
Are we allowed to guess what it is, JJ? Or are we
Yes.
Just...
Let's go around the panel quickly. Let's go around the panel.
Who's first?
You.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. What's a Vanguard?
Frank Muller.
Oh. Bear. How about you?
I honestly don't know. I'm not able to guess. I don't want to guess.
Okay. I'm bringing it up. You're going to be shocked, guys.
Not Christian Ward, is it?
3, 2, 1.
Ah, you fucker.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, Ed White. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm looking forward to your feedback on that watch.
Arch cropped it so much. The picture was beautiful. What happened, Arch? What did you do this thing?
I really am looking forward to detailed feedback. I genuinely want to hear from you. I know that often we look at the watches very similar way.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this watch forever, and yeah, this is a significant purchase. This is quite remarkable. I'm very happy for you, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Arch, could you move the super chat for 1 second so everyone could see a full view of it?
Yes, sure. We could take that off for 1 minute there.
Look at that. Listen, the size, perfection, the movement, remarkable, the bracelet.
You got this pre-owned, didn't you?
Yeah.
How can it be pre-owned? They just came out.
Well, yeah, it's pre-owned. Who
the fuck would in the right mind buy this and sell right away? I don't understand.
Flippers, Bear. They're flippers.
It's 2022. The guy who sold it didn't really get to flip it because, to tell you the truth, he wore it a little bit, so he bought a brand new bracelet. So I got a new bracelet for it. And with the price between that and the bracelet, I actually paid under retail for it.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense what he did. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe he was in a jam. I don't know. All I know is
if he was in a jam, that's a different story, of course.
But Marco sold it to me for almost what he paid for it, pretty much.
Well, listen, This is a remarkable piece. Good for Marco. Marco's doing fucking really awesome, man. Marco is consistently top 2 salespeople, besides other stuff that he does. Top 2 salespeople at Roman's Place, by the way, which is impressive. Like, I think he's gonna surpass the what's the Alex? Alex was always leading. I think he's very fucking close to start gaining the momentum, and he's gunning after.
It's a tough market, Bear. It's a very tough market.
Yeah, but he's doing really well. He's actually doing really well.
He got to over $1 million a month, like, very fast. You know what I mean? Usually it takes time to build up your client list and all that. So
yeah, well, he learned how to steal the leads here. we gave him a great school. But that's very impressive from him, by the way. I just wanted to mention. And this watch, JJ, all kidding aside, it's a steel Omega to have. Let's be honest.
Yeah, ever since I traded my Speedy, I did that trade when I got the Explorer 2 Polar the second time. After I sold it, I had regret, so I bought it again. And the same thing happened when I got the Explorer 2 again. I said, "Damn, it's too big. It just doesn't look." I don't know. It's not like it was huge. It was fine, but I just felt like it was too unproportioned for my wrist. So I let it go.
This is 38 point something, 39 millimeter.
Yeah, it's 38.9. But if you look at it, like, there's pictures on like, if you Google Ed White 321 versus like Submariner. It actually looks bigger than the Sub because the dial is bigger.
And that's why it's a problem with the professional, because it wears too big. That's why it's a problem with a professional guy. That's why. That's why I'm getting sick of speedy professionals.
But once I got rid of the Speedy, honestly, I missed having it in the collection. But you're right; it was just the thing I didn't miss was it was just too big. So this, you know, I knew. And plus, this is iconic movement, good story behind this. You know, limited run. Who knows? They could stop making this tomorrow. You know what I mean?
What did you sell, by the way? What did you get rid of?
Oh no, not recently. I haven't sold anything, but like a year or two ago, when I had the 3861, I traded that, and I traded the JLC and I got the Polar Explorer 2, just because it was so much more liquid. And the funny thing is, once I got it, I didn't like it again. So I said, all right, now I know this is just I want it only in 40 mil, not 42. And I sold it like a week later to one of the guys. And I actually...
We got some comments coming in. CB, $10. Congratulations, JJ. Excellent choice. CB. Love the size of it as well. Of it too.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And we got Patel Philippe, $5.50 Canadian. Question for panel. Thoughts on the William Wood British Coronation watch? Powie just got the call.
Well, that's a watch that would go perfectly with your fire truck, Archie. Just so you know. And big congrats to Palve for such a remarkable piece. Maybe Palve can let you borrow it when you ride your fucking fire truck around the neighborhood.
Hey, don't knock the fire truck. I heard you say it's no fun for adults. You know, on 4th of July.
William Ward, they actually made watches for different services. I'm going to bring this up now, Bear, because I
really congratulate Palve, because you know what, that's awesome choice, and he'll look awesome with that watch. Coronation watch for Palve. Are you kidding me? That's
how much are these, Bear?
Reminds me of the Tudor, doesn't it?
$5,690.
That's craziness. That's fucking craziness. That's crazy. That's nuts. Palve, why would you do that? Seriously, man. Fuck that. He doesn't like haggis. He buys this shit watch. What the fuck is going on with the guy? Anyway, he's a good friend of the show, so congrats, Palve. Yes, I go with you.
Pull the trigger or not? What would you say to him? Yes or no?
Oh, he did already. He got a call. He picked it up. He's picking it up. It's his. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's sold out. He says it's sold out.
I think this is ugly. Sorry, Paul.
Well, he has a pride in a new king, and I can understand that. It's good for Palve. He says one for the safe. He's putting it in a safe. He's keeping it in a safe, Archie.
Leave it there, Powie.
It's going to be safe king or queen, whatever you want to call it. Fuck.
I don't think he really bought one.
That's ugly as fuck.
It is. It reminds me of that Tudor, that bronze Tudor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like a Harrods version of a bronze Tudor.
I know exactly.
Howie can never make up his mind. You know, he got offered the Paul Newman dial, the gold Daytona at retail from the AD, and he turned it down because he wasn't sure.
Please tell me that's not true.
Ask him yourself.
What a Tiger.
What a total nutcase.
He said he don't know. He said he wants 10% off. No, he didn't say
that. Total nonsense, boys. Anyway, it was a privilege spending some time with you unexpectedly, my dear friends and my pontiff. I leave you in good hands, Archie, and see you very soon. I'll try to power up tomorrow, so you can sing me birthday song.
Bear, I got to tell you, man. So what birthday is this for you? Please tell me what birthday this is.
I'm not going to disclose that. I'm getting too old. I don't want to be known as the old guy. Come on.
Why don't we get Powie to sing happy birthday to you for you tomorrow?
Yeah, 56, Archie, 56.
I was going to say, is it one of those big birthdays, or is it like,
No, it's not 55. It's a 56. It's not 55. The big ones are 50, 55, 60, and so on.
Do you think the 5 years are important on all, or just as you get older, because you don't know how long you're going to make it? So you got to start doing it every 5 years. You know, it's usually like 20, 30, 40. Those are like big ones, you know?
Yeah,
I think
well, the big
after
ones.
50,
I think the big ones are 30, 40, but also 55 is, I think, because you get to a point that exactly you don't know.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. After 50, I think you start doing every 5 years just in case,
Yeah.
right? Then it's
Yeah,
more
I think
important.
so.
You know?
I think
Like
so.
35,
I'll be
I don't
honest
think
with you.
anyone
I'm
gives a
not
shit
like
about 35, you know?
I'm not like majority of the guys my age. I look forward to my birthday and special day for me. I always like to do something special. I like to pick up a nice watch.
Did you just get that message I sent you, Bear?
Yes, I did, Archie. Thank you. I got it. Thanks, man. So looking forward to that, and thank you guys for chatting. JJB, congrats on the awesome piece. Danny, thanks, man, for always being there for Archie. Mikey, cheer up. You're a great guy.
Congratulations to Powie as well for the call.
Yes, congratulations to Pali on a beautiful coronation William Wood watch. And dear Pontiff, looking forward to seeing you again. Guys, remember, every penny you support ArchieLuxury and JJ makes a difference in an ongoing separation from a nasty, vinyl, smelly, alcoholic, yellow lifter. Thank you all.
Have a good birthday, mate.
Thank you, guys.
That's
Arch,
pretty amazing. Yes, sir.
How much did you pay for that Louis Vuitton book, the one that you have behind you? You know, the Birth of Modern Luxury book.
Oh, I think that was about. I think it was about 180 bucks Aussie, about 120 US. Why is that?
No, I was just curious because I was looking today. I saw them on. Well, Amazon has them for $75, and eBay has them for like 72. But I think I'd rather pay the $3 extra for the.
Yep, 100% agree with you. It's a good book. It's a good book. It's a good book. It's a great book.
It's nice looking. I want to put it next to my Rolex books because I have the Louis Vuitton set up, you know, at the top of my shelf.
Yes. I got to tell you, man, that Omega, that's actually, we've got another super chat here. Let's grab the super chat. Sorry, another super. I missed. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $11. Archie, as a loyal subject of Charles Philip Arthur George, protector of the realm. What are your thoughts on Danny considering the Brumont MB2 King Charles III limited edition?
Good question. Let's ask.
Hey,
yeah, we're going to ask you.
What do you think of that? Would you do it?
No, I'm asking you because I was thinking about getting one.
Hey, you got to buy what you man's got to buy what a man's got to buy. No,
do you like it?
That there.
I value your opinion though, actually. Do you like it?
Yeah, go grab it. Let's have a look what this thing looks like. What do you reckon? Let's have a look.
Pull it up, Arch. Sorry for making a little noise. I know I upset Clyde the other day.
That's okay there. That's okay. It's Brumont. Let's get this baby up here. Hey, it's the Brumont. We love our Brumonts. Brumont.
Do we love our Brumont?
MB2. What makes this special? This is the special one they've released. It's the MB2, the Martin Baker. Which one is it? Oh, here we go. This is the one here.
That's it.
Celebrating His Majesty's coronation.
I think it's lovely. Do you like it?
Limited to 100 pieces.
It'll be
Is it really going to be worth? Is it really going to be worth anything? I don't know.
Once I buy one, there'll only be 99 left, so it'll be rare, won't it?
I'm not really like a rare guy. That's kind of like, I don't know. I just like, I know it means something, but like, I mean, if you walk
$7,100. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Why?
7,100. That's not pounds. That's US money.
No, I think it's about
holy shit.
6.5 over here. Or 6.5.
Holy shit. So who runs these limited editions? They just decide to run it. That's it. There's no governing body that controls these limited editions.
When they want to make a cash grab, you know, it's like, all right, time for a limited edition.
Yeah,
King
you're
Charles
right.
is King Charles is out. Okay, let's make a limited edition. Yeah, isn't I mean? So Arch,
Yeah.
let me when you get a chance, I want to get a little more back into the watch. Why I got the watch?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell us why you got the watch.
I'm gonna send you another. You know, I like to send
Teaser.
photos. I like to send the photos. Do you remember when I sent? I'll send it again. I sent you this. We pulled it up last time.
Sure,
Maybe
sure,
you can
sure,
move
sure,
that
sure.
super chat so people can see.
Oh yes, 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 yes. That was the teaser photo with the 3, because
Yeah.
we really like to see your collection there. That's right. Yep,
Right.
yep. I'll bring that up on the screen.
Yeah. And do you remember? Can you just, when you bring it up, just maybe we can move the super chat so
Yep.
people can see it.
There we go.
Do you remember what I said when I sent you that? Why I took those 3, the picture, because I was trying to redo the Bruce Williams trio picture.
Yes.
When he had those 3 before he sold the VC
Yep.
right away.
Yep.
And I only had the plastic one, right? But I was like, I don't know. Do I really want to buy another 3861? So I was like, I really would rather have the 321. That was the one I always wanted. I was like, you know what? Let me just bite the bullet. When a good deal comes, I'll grab it. So Marco knew I was like kind of, itching for one. And when he got one at like a really good deal, and he hooked me up. He sold it to me pretty much what he paid for it. I sent you another picture of what Bruce took. So I pretty much redid. I mean, I had 2 out of the 3 already anyway, but I pretty much just did a better version of what he had. Not to sound like a dick, but a little bit better version.
Oh, I see.
I've been wanting to recreate that photo for a while. So, what do you think?
That's pretty damn cool, don't you think?
Yeah.
Very damn cool. And wow, what a story to it. I'm just going to bring this.
When I saw that 3-piece, I thought that was one of my favorite, with the black, the blue, the green. It just, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. I always thought.
Here we go. I got to read this super chat. Mick, $10. Support for the Pontiff. The merch arrived today. Chingo! Chingo, motherfucker!
Chingo! I can't do it good, man. I need a better voice.
And we've got Neo, $10. Hello, humanity. Just got here, so someone please replay the highlights for me. Yes, the big highlight is JJ's got himself Ed White. Ed White. That is the news.
Yes.
So okay, so it's coming very soon. JJ, congratulations on that, man. That's because you had a few Speedmasters. You had a 3861, didn't you?
I had I had the 1861 with the red, white, and blue inner track.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I had the 3861 when that first came out, Sapphire Sandwich. And
yes.
I had the Tokyo 2020 with the red bezel, the red bezel with the silver. Remember that one?
Yes.
The silver dial.
Yes. Yes.
And they're all gone now. I only have one, the 321. The only one I need.
Wow. Yes. That's very, very, very interesting. This is a keeper now. You no more, or you.
Yeah, I don't
never say never.
Well, I mean, look, you never know how. I never thought I would add. Not to sound like but like being that I'm trying to get to like the end game of like my collection for now, which you never really get to an end game. But I'm like, am I ever really going to get an Omega back? If I'm only going to have 8 pieces, I kind of want to, maybe have a Jorn, have a Moser, have an AP, some Rolex. It's like, do you have room in the box? But honestly, I don't know. I feel like you have to have a Speedy in the collection, and that's a cool special one. I just feel like it's worthy to be in the box, especially when they stop making those. I mean, I hope they stop making them right away, but those are going to be, not that I bought it for value, because you never really buy Omega for like an investment piece, but it'd be cool if they stopped making them and it made them pretty rare.
Yeah, fair point. It's
Can you pull up the Bruce Williams picture just so people can see that?
Oh, sorry. Yep. I'll just grab that.
I think
it's
such a cool pic. Now he had the 1861 in this picture, and it looks like it's kind of the same size. I mean, if you think about it, that's 42. The Hulk is 40. The VC is 41. So they're all within a millimeter. But I don't know how it's gonna like if I do the same. I'm gonna try to recreate this photo. I'm gonna do it with the 3, 2, 1.
Why not? Speaking of
Can you guys see
recreating,
that?
hello, we've got our favorite Curly. How are you,
Howdy,
Curly?
boys. I missed Bear. I wanted to wish Bear a Merry Christmas, and I think he's going to get an Omega.
Oh,
What do you think? I think he's going to get an Omega.
Oh,
Maybe.
how's things going, Curly? Talk to us.
I can't complain, Arch. Can't complain.
Good to
I
hear.
hope to. I just got done with dinner, and I'll make sure that I hop on tomorrow with when Bear comes on.
Yes, it's
wish him
his
a happy
birthday.
Yeah, I know.
What a birthday.
I'm off until Sunday, so
no worries, man.
I'm gonna do a little bit. I got to get my live streaming fix, Archie.
Yeah.
My live streaming fix.
Got to tap the vein,
Yeah.
get it in there quick before.
Yeah.
What's up, JJ? How you doing, Danny? Mike?
Good, man.
All right.
Mike, you still here? You okay, Mike?
I'm right
I know
here.
he had
I'm still here, man. Oh, did I ever tell you about the time I bought
Mr. Zoso, I'm glad to see him. I haven't seen him in a bit.
Yes, Mr. Zoso, exactly. We got a super chat from CB, $5. I envy you guys. Buying, selling, trading. If I get a watch, I can't let it go. I'm afraid I'll miss them if I let them go.
Well, I bought a few watches multiple times, like the Explorer 2, the Speedy.
But it's like a gambler. I think it's like a gambler. You only know it only feels good when you push it to the boundaries, don't you think?
But you know what?
What's NATO saying here? What happened, Archie? Did I miss something?
Watches like that, you could always just buy again. They're not like that hard to get. You know what I mean? So, what is NATO saying? Curly, prepare for war. OC upset our pontiff. What happened?
Oh, that was yesterday. Look, I don't know if I should tell you. Do you want me to tell you or not?
First of all, congrats on the new watch, JJ.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to recreate this picture here, Curly, but with the 321 instead of the 1861.
You've been after that watch for a long time. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt with watch talk.
No,
Archie. Go ahead, continue with the drama.
That's okay. So,
hi, Curly, you fat fuck. Hey, Curly, listen, Curly.
Mr. Neo's got a super check coming, Arch.
Mr. Neo. Okie dokie. Oh, yes. Neo, $10. Everyone stand up for the Archieverse. Circle jerk.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So what happened was, right, I was on the stream last night and I just sent, behind the scenes, I sent OC a message. And I just said, okay, so what happened? I said, oh, hello. It's been very hard for the past week or so.
For his boy, it has. For his boy, it sure has.
It's been tough for us as well.
I
said, what do you
Arch, not half as tough as it's been for the little entitled boy over there.
Okay, so he comes back.
I don't even know what the hell's going on. To tell you the truth, I'm so out of the loop. I haven't paid attention.
Oh, actually, JJ, it's good you're here because he involved you as well. Okay.
As usual. You know, I try not to pay attention because he's so insignificant. But
he goes, hi, Paul. Glad to hear from you. Congratulations on the merchandise line. Yeah, I see your viewership. And this is what he says. Yes, I see your viewership and revenue are way down. That's what he says to me, right?
Yeah.
He goes, we have very loyal members. This is what he says. We have very loyal members who contribute $5, $10, $25, $50 per month. Okay. He goes, good content is rewarded with membership subscriptions. Okay, that's what he says to me, right? And I come back to him and said, I see your figures are also down.
They're half yours. They're half your figures.
I replied to him and said, he said, good content is rewarded. It is hard times at the moment. Why do you need to be so up yourself when things are down? That's what I said to him.
Good for you.
Right? He came back. This is where he mentions JJ. After JJ threatened our big donors, Cars, Bondage, ER, Carolyn, Humble Pine, they shifted to direct PayPal. So most of Tim's support is not super chats. That's what he says to me.
First of all, for the record, never threatened them. And Bondage actually confronted him about lying about that. And Cars and Chrono, I have the text, and I don't even want to bring his name up because I'm actually friendly with him. And I don't manipulate people like they do. But I said, did someone threaten you? Because I certainly didn't. And his response was, unless you're talking about Mrs. Cars, absolutely not. I have no idea what they're talking about. So,
okay, then
anyway.
I said to him,
see, he's such a pussy that he'll never confront you head on. He's a little twat. You always got to throw somebody else's name in the mix because he's too much of a bitch to do it himself.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why I don't even get aggravated, because he's so insignificant.
Then I said to him, I replied, he said, so most of Tim's support is not super chats. And I replied, always an excuse. I said, no more chats with you if you can't even be honest. Why do you always have to bullshit me? I was just being honest with you, and you need to add spin. Next, you will tell me TG01 is a real supporter.
True.
Okay. And this is what he says, okay? He goes, Paul, when you say TG1 isn't real, it makes you look foolish. Many people have talked to him and know his identity. Don't say things to make you seem desperate.
It looks foolish to who? Fucking Diego? Boston
things will turn around. You were just going. He goes. Things will turn around. You're just going through a slow patch, right?
You know what's funny, Archie? It's like you don't have access to Playboard. It's like you don't have You've doubled his fucking Playboard revenue. You're right on line with your fucking memberships. Nobody's PayPaling fucking him. He's selling He's selling his Kermit. He's selling his fucking Pepsi, and he's selling a fucking Daytona because he's fucking broke. Okay, and his wife had an absolute fucking blow up on him on the air. Don't you think it's a coincidence that every time that OC shows up, there's two things that happen? Bear's not around, and Timmy's fucking Playboard figures tank compared to yours.
What did they have the fight with his wife for? What happened? I don't understand that. I thought.
Well, we're not gonna do it tonight because tonight I actually paid some big super chats for some reason. For Watch Nicholas to play a live stream that she requested and sent Tommy, and then Tommy sent it to him. So we're gonna study that a little bit, but we're gonna do a little expose on our.
And then I said, if you were at least honest, we could talk strategy together. I said, there's no point in talking to you when you are in fantasy land.
So let me ask you something. How come after you left, then he tried to jump on and fucking Sirocco apologized 15 million times to him that he couldn't let him on? Why did he stay backstage for 10, 15 fucking
I didn't
minutes?
think he was backstage. He
wasn't.
No,
backstage. After you left. Of course, after you left, he tried to get on. But he did let that fucking idiot Marcelo on. And then when they finished, they went over to the community channel. And you know what's great? I don't even have to make fun of Sirocco. OC and fucking fucking idiot Bird Brain made fun of those two guys.
Wow.
Go screw up himself.
Anyhow, he comes back to me and says, these are the numbers. Tim's streams much longer, more viewers, members, supporters. Don't be upset. Your show is still great. It's not a competition.
You had more fucking viewers 3 days this week than they did because they didn't have O'Sheen. And even when they brought O'Sheen on, he had a $60 night, Archie. So you know what? When Bear tells you to appreciate the core people that you have, it's absolutely true. Because people, that bullshit, that grifter shit, catches up to you after a while. You know?
He goes, over half our viewers don't watch your show at all.
Yeah,
PayPal,
you got CB.
Sorry.
They all came from your show. I mean,
yeah, right. Exactly, JJ.
CB. Here we go, guys. I'm just doing this. Here we go. We've got Neo. We got a super chat from Neo. $5. Tim OC needs drama. Smoke them out.
Exactly.
And then we got Neo $5.
You're falling right into their trap by giving them airwave right now because if without you going against them, their channel dies.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it on Archie's. I'm not going to do it on Archie's.
No, I'm saying, but like even now, like giving them. But go ahead, do this.
CB $10. I'm not sure why you even chat with that has-been marketing consultant. Successful business people would choose better friends, not have to join Grifter's Paradise.
You know, he is right, Arch. Like the fact that you even communicated him, it's almost like you're self-inflicting wounds. Like you kind of deserve what you get from it.
He to be friends. He wants to be friends. I thought, okay, let's just
he's full of shit. The guy,
I've heard. Why does he only show his snake face when Timmy's in the tank? Why doesn't he come here when Timmy's making $2,000 or $3,000 in a 7-day playboard figure? You never see him do that. He only comes here when you're doing well, and his little butt boy ain't. You got
Pete
Neil.
Klein,
That's why I
$5.
have him blocked,
Please
'cause I
stop
don't even
wasting
let
your
him.
time with that second-rate marketing
Hey, see?
consultant.
There you go. That's why I have him blocked. I don't even want to have any interaction with that goofball. He's so been like, I have zero interest talking to him at all. He's so boring and pathetic and such a manipulative, conniving, like terrible person.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
Here we go. Archie,
people
if
like
you
that.
work with the enemy, the AC3 army will destroy you, scorched earth. 100% right. Anyhow, I'm just telling you the story, right? He is just so up himself. He goes, this is can I just give you the closing comment? Okay. He goes, we shifted to PayPal. It's slow season, tax season, people planning summer vacations in US and Europe, kids coming home for summer. It's temporarily. You've got a loyal core audience. Our big supporters aren't affected by such things, just small super chatters. You have more small super chatters, and your big supporters are taking a break.
First of all, if I had a bet, you get more in PayPal contributions than he does. That's something I know.
He's just so foolish. Look, you know what?
Second of all, I heard from a big donor, and I'm not going to name names, but whatever. Yeah. I heard from a big donor who said that he had like 5 big donors at one point, and then it went down to like 3, and then they said that 2 of them no longer associate with him ever since the the last the whole, since I put it since like the blonde hair era. You know, they kind of been cut off since then. So, and honestly, I don't even care. The guy can make $1 million for all I care. I'm just saying, like, but like the lying, like nobody. Did they think anyone believes the bullshit? That's why your best bet is to do what I did, Arch. Just block the pathetic loser, and you don't have to deal with her. It's like a scorned ex-girlfriend when you get rid of her, and she gives you like messages about how good she is and what a mistake you made by getting rid of her. Yeah. And every time she tells you that, you realize how good of an idea it was to get rid of her in the first place because she's so crazy and manipulative, right?
Yes.
You know what's what's even worse, Archie, is that when you have these streams where you're hemming and hawing about being 50 years old and should I continue with YouTube or shouldn't I? This guy in his marketing fucking genius fucking brain of his thinks that he could psyops you, and all he wants to do is create friction. He knows that if fucking Sirocco lets him on the dungeon, that Bear's going to be upset. That's why he does it. That's why he waited for you to leave and was private chatting Sirocco to let him on. He comes on here to create and undermine your core people. That's what he does. That's what we do to him. Nicholas's channel.
Look, it's a tough gig. His
nightmare is coming true, Archie, because O'Sheen is starting to figure out that he could make his own super chats, he could do his own live streaming, and he doesn't need Timmy. And that's Timmy's fucking. That's Timmy's like a trump card for getting 200 viewers at a time. When he doesn't have that, he gets 110, 130, 140 at peak. So it's a little house of cards. And I think JJ's right. You just ignore him. We'll make fun of him. No, leave that up to us.
Yeah, it's grifter on grifter crime is what's going to happen there. But anyway, the difference is this. He's a manipulative asshole, and it's just pathetic that this is all he has in his life to start like really watch life drama abuse. Like he don't actually. I was thinking about it while I was arguing with them, and I'm like, what am I doing? What are you doing? Crazy arguing with this buffoon? Am I really?
I got another super chat from Neo, $5. Sounds like JJ ran into a redhead. Sirocco and Dodger are traitors.
Well, Sirocco and Dodger just like a little bit of drama too. Maybe Sirocco more than Dodger, but I think Dodger just wants to be a people pleaser and be friends with everyone. But here's the main difference and the point I wanted to get to real quick, and then we go on from there.
Yep.
He does it to be manipulative and start trouble because this is all he cares about. When Curly talks about them, it's just to laugh at them and make fun of them. It's actually funny. It's not manipulative. It's just abusing how stupid they are. So there's a total difference when people say like, "Oh, well, you do it too." Like when Curly does it, or like you, or like whatever other people like Watch Nick. it's to make fun of them. It's very funny to expose how stupid they are. It's not to start, manipulative ideas. It's just really rebuttals of how crazy they are.
That's a fair point, actually.
Like he even goes to the whole extreme. Like, I defended the Wizard. I'm like,
yeah.
How could I defend someone who beat me out of money? Like, what are you talking about? The only position I've ever defended is Roman is. I don't feel Roman is responsible for what the Wizard did, whether he said he's a great guy or not.
And the Wizard didn't.
What does that mean?
The Wizard didn't hold his end of the bargain. He was supposed to send details through to Roman. I don't think he sent jack shit through to Roman because he knows.
Chipping away, man. I'm chipping away.
And I'm not even here to defend Roman. Like, he's a big boy. He can defend himself. I'm just saying the guy literally clearly said on air he would help give him inventory to sell to make up the money. He never said I was going to pay it. He never agreed to the terrorist demands. It's just a joke. So he took that as.
Look, we just got who joined us. Hello, how are you, sir?
How are you?
We're great.
Hey, listen,
What's
I just went onto YouTube and I saw that. Hey, I'm a traitor. OC tried to come on last night after
we didn't let him on. You didn't let him on.
I didn't let him on. Yes, he was private message. He was private messaging me, and I ignored
me as well. He was private messaging me as well.
I ignored every fucking word he said. He was on about meeting me in New York when I go there at the end of the month, and I just ignored it. And then he went away. Now, if you want to ban him, just fucking ban him, Archie, and that'll solve every problem.
He is banned.
Well, he's not banned. He's not banned in the chat. He keeps coming into the chat. Ban him from fucking StreamYard, and then he can't come on. It's as simple as that. But stop fucking having a go at fucking me all the time.
Yes, I agree.
Everyone.
We don't want to have a go at you.
Curly, Neo. It's just bullshit.
I'm not having a go with you. I'm just saying what I saw.
Said you were. I said I don't.
You apologized to him like a little bitch for fucking like 10. You apologized.
Oh, I just said sorry. I can't let you on. It's as simple as that. Come on.
Sirocco makes you look. Look, Sirocco. I understand. You
well, I didn't. Hey, Curly, listen. Look, I didn't let him on.
Sirocco,
Lux didn't let him on. No
Sirocco,
one let him on.
I'm not saying you. I'm only pointing out. Here's the fact. This morning, after they finished, they started a community stream. Marcelo and OC. And they made fun of you guys. They called you conspiracy theorists. They called you nuts. They called you extremists. Go see it for yourself. The problem, you always have, Sirocco, is you don't know what's going on. He was banned. He can't. I don't think he can lead chats. Archie banned him. And when he does this stuff, he does it. You know why he does it? He does it to cause exactly what happens in fighting here. And there should be none. We don't have any problems with each other.
Of course, there should be no infighting.
Well, tell him to go fuck himself. Tell him to go. You don't apologize to him 15 times.
Well, I didn't apologize. I just said sorry. I'm not again. That's it. Simple.
Rocco, he does that because he knows when you're in a good mood. You guys have been having really good nights on the morning show. You've been getting super chats. His fucking super chats are down. The only time that fuck comes around is when Archie's figures are good and Tim's are bad, and he does it to come and do infighting with that nice.
Here we go. Neo, $5. Sounds like Jay ran into a redhead. Sirocco and Dodger. Another one.
Neo, I'm sorry, Neo. I like Neo, but a comment like that does not fucking.
I don't think. I'll be honest with you. Can I say something? I don't think I don't think Sirocco and Dodger are traders at all. They've been
that's what I said when you read it. I said I don't think they're traders.
Look, they're a couple of happy-go-lucky guys, but they don't know what's going on, and they don't know what these guys go and do. Because, like I said, I mean, Sirocco, you're not going to go.
You spice it up with some trouble. But I did say that, but I didn't say it.
But I mean, as soon as these guys started a community channel, they made fun. They actually called you conspiracy theorists. But that's exactly why they do it for drama.
I don't even know what that means.
I promise not to troll and create drama. Sorry, Sirocco.
No worries.
That's okay. It's all good. Look. I got to tell you seriously, really.
He did, Sirocco, he did the same thing when Dis was at his most vulnerable. He jumped on Dis's a live stream, and if it wasn't for Mr. Zoso that came in and fucking tore him down peg by peg, he's a fucking no good, two-faced fucking snake, and he would love to see Archie disappear. And if he can't make Archie disappear, he'll make the people around him fight each other and undermine each other. Fuck him. He is persona non grata. He should never even be. He shouldn't even say his fucking name, let alone apologize to that cocksucker. And I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying what he did is calculated because he started. Go on the community channel. I don't have a timestamp, and I don't know if you want to or not. Doesn't if you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. But I
don't give a fuck. That's exactly right.
Marcelo and OC ridiculed both you and Dodger, not me, not Nicholas, not anybody else, but you two guys.
I masturbate over with Sawako. Very attractive sexually.
So I mean, using that excuse about not giving a fuck, but you get bamboozled by this fucking piece of shit all the time because you're just trying to have a good time. You don't know what's going on. But these guys, anytime that they do this, it's because they want drama because he didn't even make in 7 days $1,000. And Archie doubled that. That's the only time that snake comes around here. If he was earnest, why doesn't he try to come on the main show? Why doesn't he talk to Archie directly and jump on? Why does he always wait till Archie leaves?
Well, hang on, Curly. He spent all last night. Archie was WhatsApping him, and he wasn't paying attention to the show. Me and Lux was on.
Do you think
he admitted he was WhatsApping it all the fucking time?
But do you think it's a coincidence that he waited for Archie to leave to jump?
Probably not. Probably not.
But
that's why we just didn't let him on. Now, next time if he comes in, if I see him backstage, I'll just fucking boot him out.
That's it, Sirocco. That's it, because there is no value in him coming here. He stopped coming on Watch Nicholas' channel because we tear him limb from fucking limb for being the snake that he is. You know that they played and they made a clip and they gave it the fucking Docs report. And it's only one time ever that Archie mentioned, and we got bots that search it. There's only one time that Archie ever mentioned the wizard, Stefano Della Costa's business, just-in-time watches. Only one time. I played a dozen clips of OC promoting just-in-time watches.
Well, talking about fucking wizard, I mentioned that one fucking time when someone asked me a question, and I said basically what was said when Wizard came on and what's his name, Roman came on, and I got fucking in the deep shit for that, including from JJ.
And you know what? The great thing last night,
and then everyone else is fucking talking.
The great thing last night,
Sirocco,
I mean, you had a little bit of Remy Mountain, bro. The great thing that you did last night. How many times did you?
I had a lot of Remy Mountain.
No. But you were smart enough because you asked them 4 times. How many times did you ask Marcelo, "Why are you here then?" And he wouldn't answer you with that stupid look on his face. Well, guess what? When he went on the community channel, you'll get your answer with him and OC. When they went on the morning community channel, you'll get your answer. That fucking piece of shit. Tim out and out told him, if you ever go on those guys' channel to try to be fucking friendly, I'll ban you from my channel. He's only there to fucking do drama. You asked him 4 times, and he never, whether he's your friend or whatever he is to you, you asked him 4 fucking times, and he never gave you an answer, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then you want your answer, go on the community channel, and when him and OC are making fun of you and Dodger about you guys believing conspiracy theories from the haters that are on Archie's channel, that you're going to New York and why you wouldn't want to be part of the community, and the whole fucking spiel that he did. They went on a 5-minute diatribe about it. That's exactly the kind of people you're dealing with, Sirocco.
Yeah, Marcelo he's kept on about wanting to meet me in New York, and I keep saying no. I'm going to New York for one fucking reason, and that's not to meet freaking any of the Tim Up crew or anyone else really, except my girlfriend. Period. That's it.
And you said that, but you know what?
I said it. I keep saying it.
But you know why he does that? Because he wants to be able to say on his show, "Oh, Sirocco and Dodger are going to visit us. They're coming to the community.
Right,
we're going to host them."
Oh, look at this! Archie's guys come.
Exactly, JJ.
It's all. It's none of it is genuine. It's not like he really wants to see you. It's all a plant.
Fake. It's all bullshit.
They never. OC never goes at Archie directly. He always says, "Oh, Archie's my dear friend. Paul is my friend." But you notice everybody around him, he fucking does shit. And he knows just the simple fact that he could say on his channel, "Oh, well, Dodger and Sirocco are coming to New York and we're going to host them."
Can I explain one thing quick before I forget, because I lose my train of thought?
Yeah.
it's all part of. See, that's what gives him credibility when he says like, "Bear's crazy." Look, Sirocco came to visit me. Paul's my friend. We're good people. So like when people try to attack them back, it gives them their argument credibility. But then they'll come at you. See, what he does with Archie, smiles in his face. Oh, you're my friend, Paul, while he's giving him death by 1,000 paper cuts, or at least trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take away a viewer here. Start an argument with a panelist there. So
Hey, JJ, what is it? It's marketing. It's a marketing tactic.
It's guerrilla warfare.
Like political
really
marketing.
You know,
it's like
you never see someone come in and speak up. You know, like, all right.
Well, let me just assure you, there is no way on God's earth, and I've said this so many fucking times, and I'm going to say it again for the last fucking time, there is no way on God's earth I'm going to meet fucking OC, Timok, or any of that crew. Period.
It's, you know what the point is, Sirocco, and Narc told you, and he's very right. They target you because you don't know what's going on. See, they won't target people that know what's going on.
It's because I don't watch the other channels.
Exactly.
And yes, I understand that.
And you're a nice guy. And you're a nice guy. That's why you and Dodge are a nice, courteous, respectful people. You just want to be happy-go-lucky. That's not his intention. He's not coming here to do that. He's coming here to do exactly what JJ said. He lends himself credibility because he knows that Archie, look, you could say it however you want. There's a shared audience that goes from the Archieverse to Tim to Crappie to Doc's Report. You go in Doc's Report's fucking show when he's got 40 or 50 people. Half of them are people that are on your channel.
P. Klein, $5. Sirocco once was uninformed, but now is informed. He was blind, but now he sees. Art, stop thinking the marketer will help bring donors to your channel. Very good point.
That's all. Hey,
no, he won't. What he's going to do is he'll target your panelists, right? Because that's what what'll keep your show going, right? That's the difference between a good show day and a bad show day.
Exactly.
Not even to toot my own horn, but like when I popped on, I have a new watch to show you. Boom, you get $100 and something in super chat.
Oh, it was fucking incredible. It's tough at the moment.
Right, but I'm just using that as an example. It could be anyone. Let's say now Curly popped on and you get a bunch of super chats because people are into this conversation, right? So what he'll do is now he'll message them privately, which he's done to many panelists. Hey, why don't you come hang out with us?
It's white-anting.
Right. Come hang out with us. To any way to pull brick by brick out of your foundation.
Archie, look at what they did to this. Disappearing on their platform automatically wiped the slate clean of any anti-Semitic shit that they did. That's what he does. He's a cold, calculating cunt. And you treat it like a political campaign because it's exactly what it is. It's all the visuals give him credibility. All the people that are here, especially your core people, which Sirocco's a core person, Dodger, these are the OGs. It like JJ said, it lends him credibility for what he says. It gives what he says weight.
CB, $5. Archie, listen to a friend. Avoid communication with the second-class marketing loser. He keeps you close to hurt you. 100% right. That's so true. Yeah. And I should have been on my guard. I was
look at the guys that have just been around you for the last few years at least that come on all the time and support you. I mean, I've said this to you. Bear said this to you. How many people need to tell you that are friends with you for you to, you know what I mean? I know. See, I think your hope is that, like Curly said, he'll come to you and be on your side and help you get.
He's not. It's not going to work like that. Never.
You know what this is like? And I hate to be graphic, but you ever date an ugly girl just so she gives you a little action and you tell her she's pretty but you have no intentions of really doing the right thing by her. You know what I mean? You're just using her. And that's what he's trying to do to you.
Yeah, don't be OC's ugly girl.
Yeah, don't be OC's ugly girlfriend.
OC's ugly bitch. Don't be OC's ugly bitch.
Right. Don't be the girl he calls on Tuesday night when there's nothing on TV. You know, you can only come in. You can only come in the car. You can't come in the house.
Archie, why don't we do a GoFundMe page for you to get a new cardigan?
A new fun. And you.
What the fuck did you just say? All I understood was cardigan.
Yeah, we need to get a new funding. New cardigan. This one here, I've had this since the late 90s. You know, I was rather attached to it. It looks like you borrowed it off John Walton.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, all you need to do is when you walk into your studio is put on some slippers and then put on your cardigan while you're singing that song. It's like the
Yes.
naughty Mr. Rogers. You're like the naughty Mr. Rogers.
Naughty,
You
naughty,
needed more
naughty.
up to date one, Archie. Come on, get
Yes.
a fun going and get a cardigan.
Hey, look at that. Shout out to LA Methwich, Mookie. Mr.
Some
Zoso. Good
good,
to see Mr. Zoso back.
some good people in the crowd there. And
You got some you got the greatest punters, Archie. You really do.
Yeah. No, I'm really. JJ, are you doing a show today?
No, just hanging out with you.
No. Oh man, that's cool, man. That's cool.
I'm
we
lazy
always
today,
said,
Arch. I don't feel like it.
look, it is what it is. It is what it. You know, sometimes in life, you just got to try your best. That's all you can do. You know, that's all.
I like to come on here and chat. Like I like to do my streams. Don't get me wrong; they're fun, but like some days I'm just not in the mood to host. I just want to come and BS with you guys.
So Archie, give me some advice now. Why? I'm going to ask you this. You don't have to answer, but why would ER come on Watch Nicholas's channel? She's never donated to him, and she donated two $200 super chats and a $100 super chat, and for us to dedicate a show to this. She wants us to play a live stream from 3 years ago when you banned Tanzil.
Look,
I let Tanzil know about this too, because I mean, obviously it's a lot of money. It's Watch Nicholas's channel, so we're gonna play it, and I don't know. I don't know the history. You know me. I don't know the history of any of this shit.
Look, all I can say is this: is that I look. She's been very good to me, right? Tan has been incredible to me. I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for Tan in recent times,
and Bear,
I may not even be here. Okay,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Look, I don't control ER. ER is a free woman who does what she wants to.
Well, she's part of the Archieverse, so I wanna let you know that we're doing out of respect. That's all.
I always said to you guys, you're welcome to use whatever you want from my videos. You know, my clips or whatever.
It is your live stream that she requested. She sent it to Tommy, and Tommy sent it to Nicholas. So we're gonna play it tonight.
Look, all I can say is, you know, she's been very good to me. I really care deeply for her. But, you know, look, it's like anything. I don't control other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
once you try, you've lost the plot.
Yeah, these people, I mean, I'll be honest with you. She wanted out of the Archie. She wanted to take a break, and I honestly, a few people told me she made a few donations, and I said, well, there's no problems. She's free to do whatever she wants. I don't control anybody, okay? And I know she was deeply upset by what Tim OC did to her and the things that were said. So, you know, in all honesty, I don't have a problem with anything there. If she supports Watch Nicholas, hey, she's free to support whoever she wants. You know, it's not. I've got good supporters here.
Better she supports an ally and not a foe, right?
Exactly. So I mean, look. We helped Watch Nicholas get his footing. You know, we gave him the link so long. We got his footing, and now he's got his own. You know, he's on his own feet, and that's all very good. And look, I'll be honest with you. I don't control anybody. I can't tell my son what to do. My 30-year-old son, he doesn't fucking listen to me. How could I tell someone who's not related to me to do this or do that? I can't control nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep. And you shouldn't get upset over things you can't control either. That's the secret. You can't, you know, if you'll learn it. You're still young. 50's young. I wish I was back to 50, but you know what? Don't get upset over things you can't control, Arch.
Oh, it's sad in my son's. I'd like to see him moving ahead and doing things instead of
tomorrow's another day. You know, lack of spending time with him sometimes can cure that. But you know what? You're not talking about. I think Danny said it. You're not talking. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what their ages are. But then he said it. You know, there's a time when you know, a boy turns into a man. You know?
What time do you think that is? What time do you think you say, well, fuck,
Archie, it's life experience. Sometimes you do have that failure to launch, but it doesn't mean that you can't contribute to changing that. You know, kids have it's a very rough world. It's not the daisy kind of world that we grew up in when we were kids. It's much harder for them with social media and social pressures and economies being the way they are. But, you know, when they hit 30 years old, Archie, there's a time when you got to stop blaming yourself. I know that.
Yeah. No,
doesn't mean you can't help. Doesn't mean you can't help. Spend time, check up on them. You know, give them a little words of encouragement and stuff. But it's tough. I mean, when they get that age, you're not talking to a boy no more. You're talking to a man that maybe hasn't had manly experiences yet. You know.
Yes, you're 100% right. You're 100% right, guys. I'm going to wrap this show up. I want to thank every one of you for coming on. Mike helped me start the show. Believe you me, it's hard when you got nobody here to talk with. It's very tough. Mike has been a great supporter. Sirocco, you have been absolute great supporter as well.
Thanks, Arch.
Curly, you've been a great supporter. JJ, you always fucking support me.
Hey, man.
I do appreciate it. I got to tell you, Sir E. Danny, I got this out for you, Sir E.
Yeah, and keep it on and wear it.
Yep. I got to tell you guys, seriously, everybody who came on, Bear came on, he helped me out, and I really do appreciate it. Look, guys, these
Archie, can I ask you a favor?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Watch Nicholas started his show. You still got connected links with him. Why don't you link to him instead of wasting your audience on letting them go wherever they want? See if they want to go and see some Archie luxury history. It's always done in a complimentary way, Arch.
Yep.
We're not like Crappie Luxury, who rebel streamed your whole show out of spite.
Yeah, you could. Would you have 125 viewers? You could have had 127.
The poor little munchkin.
I don't know what happens to that guy at times. Do you?
Yeah, it's his own disposition. But what are you going to do? I mean, you can't change people. Oh, you know what? Can I make one statement? Hey, Forbidden Colossus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use my position on being on the panel to pick on you, but I'm going to give you 3 things of encouragement. Okay. In 5 minutes, I could pick out about 100 of your fucking jag-off comments that you've made, including, you know, me having a heart attack, Bear leaving Archie because he had cancer, me being a Welch. Okay. I sent Crappie Luxury clips, and that's what he despises the most when he hears his own words. Okay. He did not play those clips. I'm not a Welch. I didn't make a bet. I made a statement that I would pay him $1,000 if he could prove to the audience that me and Watch Nicholas called him directly and maliciously, like he said, a racist and a white supremacist. We were making, and with no humor, okay? We were making jokes about a comment that Pavel made. And if he wants to be a bitch, like Bear called him, and Bear's correct, okay? Because he's played this game on Bear, he's played it on Mark Goldberg, on me, and on Archie. I'll pull up plenty of your hateful fucking comments on the Docs Reports channel. You've been around a long time, so I'll give you that respect. But fucking please, you know what? Stop spreading fucking rumors on these other channels, because they are part of the Archieverse, whether they want to fucking admit it or not.
Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up. See you later, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Have a great night.